ho say auto machines and also be boa miners no mo so anya machines dey adwuma and say kura you to gold was in na dey be boa mo makwan ni omo nsuo ni omo school dan but gold board never no make provisions so the baby no be boa miners no so be to machines dey high mo and also be to am high pitches and also be to scale am villages no so be enyom bi omo nsuo ni omo akwan nyina every year bia no nya profit a omo tu dia boa dey na e say support dey bia cause come
you see any so say gold that you to Ghana hana ye tokoton no $1 ni nyina no beba back to Ghana near the support to Ghana cities na no nefa ye nyina ye ho say you can say dollar is 16.1 16.2 ah na say another dollar is 15.7 it need 2 weeks for me wa and I go 15.8 and I go 15.9 and I go 16 I go 16.2 ya here e be go 17 e be go 18
everything from day one say yes as they be nye bibia ni om concerns ye be janene now as we go along then we'll be addressing the concerns ba ni niam esisi ye na small scale miners dey do usha issues of illegal mining any omo ye ni e be dey na atoto gold are we buying from all those people these are concerns genuine enunti na obi o ye adwuma bia no uto gold a wa hwe da bi o ye adwuma no licenses or ye adwuma na yetumi separate from the legal from the illegal.
It's here one is a gold bond. They are there by the boy. They are support. And yet this will be a Mugabe Maase because of gold no buy spotters. Sometimes we to gold, we should not go their profit. We to gold no visit. We turn more be no benya profit. We turn look at it. And our export to so we to your West Prince Charles Baby. The abandon here and say which money lances. Both locally. An export won't see quite.
These are binds on one but to go no. Now, one Martimon no sika. No to
Galamsey fight in India. Me Makase, it has no political color. Near here, Pani said, you bet one more. Ember say you quiet and say you. Now, home cry said, whooping swear bush spray cry or cocoa so and nay. In suitine kasi e te sa anko breda ho e wontumi kura nkose bi mfa mbo kokoko so dina chese kuro na ye timu no ye koya na ase e bai na China fo bi firi ye kuro ma de a muntumi nye wo mu kuro mo atumi aba ha na Ghana ni edi nanim na so ni obeka kire ye se sabi o na wanim obeka se ye kura de sabi ye gimi se onu fi ni kuro mu na wa ba na wo edi nanim so onko se wo a wonsu a wo benom and yet, Omunam or Unfisi no sabi. Cause it's idea to me yet, won't me on fat. I saw crank or both from China. Now, so make me see a quiet man, young crow for Yana, young Mudio money. The media maca says, I'll fight we no a fighter soon, dear, but ye beku, ye be here more. The blue baby, the bet you will be. Oh, Nebia ba. Oh, Minister, we dear Makola. As some of us, you say, was a dear Colano, ye papa. And nay, you to 2 monana to her, yan tam near Jato. You show ye between Ubia is at risk. Because we nim now quanin number be a munabia betumna home maybe. Inti, em de say, Musu Muhuni say, how, Cassia, a dawa. There was a son. Nanka a Kakuko regency. Number 1. As soon as a tiako for my assassin, a debate, and a cocoa never honor cry a tragu. And assassinate that honor cry would be person could be a cocoa and they would debate your bedroom and assassin, a foot to any eye and a bassa. One young crunch across the quack could be a cocoa. It's a croning in a baby edrono. We are in danger. There. Yan ye bibia ye betu ye no ye ni sutua ne han baby ekwo ne nimpa se ye kwakwato amunam so I say duru baby I say sika na efiri mo ba no sika eso omogi anana menye sure say minim so ya omuma mo bidia na aban nya bi Galamsey efu omutu sika wi a omubotom na ekwo omummo bia omuntu atase nya hwe nti ya asama e wo se ye nyina ye soso ye nsa ne ye ka ne Galamsey fight in the Mimakase, it has no political color. Ni here pa ni se ibetu anamo a embe se ye kwaye ne nse yinsu. Nya ho mukra ne se wo pensu abo spray kra okoko so enei. Nsu tine kase e te sa anko breda ho wontumi kra nkose bi mfa mbo. Okoko so. Ina chese kro na yetimu no. Ye koya na ase e bai. Na China fo bi free ekro ma de a muntumi nye wo mukro mo atumi aba ha. Na Ghana ni edi nanim. Na so ni obeka kire ye se sabi o na wanim obeka se ye kra de sabi ye gimi. Se onu fi ni kro mu na waba na wo edi nanim so onko se wo a wonsu a wo benom. Ende omunam wo on fi si ye nyina no sabi. Cause sa de ye ntumi ye untumi mfa aso kra nkobɔ fam for China. Na so mbetumi esi ye kwaye mu a ye nkrofo ya na ye omudi omani. Timi de maka se sa fight we no fight so de bat ye beku ye behia momwa. Eduru ba bia ye bechi obi na bia na bia ba minister we de makola asema o si ebu se ho sa de akola no ye no ye papa. Enne ye tutu amuna no to ho yantam ne ye ja to ho. Insuo ye betoi obia is at risk. Because we nim na kwone nam ba bia amuna bia betom na ahwa o mabio. Nti me de se musu muhu ni se ye how kase a eda ho a wo se ye so ano. Nanka ye ka koko regions a ye number 1. So ne ati akofo ma asase na edi bedua na koko na ewo ho no kra ye twagu na asase na eda ho no kra obi pese okodua koko a na ye odi bedua obeduru na asase no ya futu ani aye no basa onye nkranhye kra so odi kodua koko nti kro ni nyina baby eduro no we are in danger se ya nye bibia ye betu ye no ni ani sutua ne han baby ekọ ni enimpa se ye kwa akọtọ amunam. So I say duru baby I say sika na efiri mo ba no sika so omogi anana menye sure say minim so ya omuma mo bi dia na aban nya bi Galamsey efu omutu sika wi a omobotom na ekọ omommo bi a omuntu atase nya hwe nti ya asama was ye so ano nanka ye ka koko regions a ye number 1 so ne ati akofo ma asase na edi bedua na koko na ewo ho no kra ye twagu na asase na eda ho no kra obi pese okodua koko a na ye odi bedua obeduru na asase no ya futu ani aye no basa onye nkranhye kra so odi kodua koko nti kro ni nyina baby eduro no we are in danger se ya nye bibia ye betu ye no ni ani sutua ne han baby ekọ ni enimpa se ye kwa akọtọ amunam. So I say duru baby I say sika na efiri mo ba no sika so omogi anana menye sure say minim so ya omuma mo bi dia na aban nya bi Galamsey efu omutu sika wi a omobotom na ekọ omommo bi a omuntu atase nya hwe nti ya asama e wose ye nyina ye soso ye nsa na ye ka ne.
I am on TVS Wazet and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics in a different studio. 37 Abebisi Street, the heart of Accra, Usu, editor in all the 16 regions across the country, north, south, east, and west. Baby Abefabiano, not just a Power, any TVS was Sentinel, AJ Baby, Northern Regional Capital Tamale. Yet them, Kesmi 107.1 FM, Bowling in the Savannah region, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Krum, and also yet them, a yen Kilege FM. Yenanuma, wa ATOW FM sanso ena yenuanuma womo eye tamale ene patemu buma kudu bokwa ye source 100.1 FM Zebela Zaps FM na Pusiga ɛyɛ Wingpang Sampa Wende FM. If you want to vote regional capital who are a global 105.1 FM. Uti region you want 79.7 FM okete krache KFM opasa na Boom FM ewo Jiasekam. Everywhere near Moshi konfifi mantemu Adom Sounds Cape Coast Kotokoraba Market omukremo ewo ho. Yebo wuremu ewo asinfo sunso a eye Rich FM omusu kremo ewo ho. Western Regional Capital Takrade ene Western Regional Minister Honorable Nelson what I want den regional minister papa Western regional minister papa me Honorable Nelson what I want den was sharp 106.9 FM. If you want to call Zama Elembele Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabua Nikruma also West End 100.3 FM almost kremo ewa enye asem ketu akura everywhere. Now for you moving in London, a GFM radio need a Fire Life Radio. United States of America, a Virginia, up 68 FM. Kwaku skate any timono, almost sucremo, or Kwaku baby, I will be a VA, check a seke, and come on, Miamia Kwaku skate, up a 68 FM, a year Jumara. Memao a ye ha area boy Juma papa Yakopon Shano and Yakasi, Miamia Kwaku skate. Now and some airby, a dear airbay. If you have what you over the weekend, Emmanuel a year usu morning show a year producer papa Jabba Senye Kwame Kansimo Kenya on the Shenina Matasi and Opebia Mondia Bro power any TV as was there. So you do to Sansa Mr. Kwame with Kejaguma Kwame Kenya no pass or Banesi Kenya tea papa bimana or Badianes or Kejaguma Emmanuel Uso on also say Wanyan Fempa dear. Waware na wohwemfo nyia etwa na just fe of course you kumase eno no eni so keke efe keke we capacity wedding me de wo ware na se wo ware aware pasi a me filia esa me ye osuo sa imano usu me ye osuo sa what you say we capacity wedding a eche be ma no no what you say wo ware asante amamre mu ma ware ayefe na mu se eswazi broadcast mei omunyina ko bi mai ni omutifi ha yen ware wo mo mai ni omutifi ha yen ware wo mo emmemme nyina da bia me bai ma hu wedding be yen nan yetifi ha na emmemme kwa monte kwa ware ma so mo fi ha mo ho ofe emma mo fi ha mo ho ofe me de ne mi modin mo ma mmema no ware mo period mama mema inware mu rafo fefefe wonware Nicholas bema kama onware yatena ma eye okochuku akọ Nigeria akọ ware Nigeria ni de number Ghana na mai gufi ha mo ware mun pa ware na mema ya ready so mbe ware mama mo ware mo pepe nti congratulations to my junior brother Emmanuel Owusu wedding na fantastic on say bibia da na kwemo say Raf wa bona ni tuntum capacity Emmanuel Owusu wedding na samsa no on say amanfo ani adofo atimi kobo ye nyina nso no yakopon enhia mo nyina over the weekend na hema ne Dawson I was in a half ano north eja kobo aye ma ye di menua panyin so di si akonya so wo hene wo zongo afemu edema Yesu breso aja se efe keke bra me due na no kwa fama wo swai ewo Yesu breso hene nanim aja se na agina wo atu a utimi se ene over the weekend idie na bebia yidin utimi se yes na Yesu breso hene we too much just wa himfie ho na wa tedin mo say yes na no we need size ba kokora sa pepe ene yenyina ayeden ye hwehwe no ye ma otinkwa ene ya adofo amwo Yesu briso nyina ye ma nyina trinkanti na ba ye Isaka Seidu Isaka Maase the second na ba Seidu Isaka Maase the second ultimate say spirit ni modu say yes fie na won say fie wo so nyakopon hira mo no nka mo nyina ho ene nanan matan konya mo subiri so ne ahemfu ni nyina mo edi mo sisi nkonya so no mo nyina nyame asomdwe enka mo nyina ene afei ena angels ne ba be yo mo adwuma ti so wo se Ghana ase ifiade etwa mu no na nsa ne no ya wada na nwumre no na ayete se Ghana yasanya independence for independence American a pussy for freedom. You can say the appointing authority, he knows best. Tinyama papa no obey nejuma. Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I was in Jubilee House on Thursday. Yes. And enyame mwanwa say ya papa Christian Tete Yuhunu wabeye IGP. Because na angels na yi da. Ne di ni da ho clear. Yes. And Dampare abeyane de woko akade yaka. Me, I'm not here to talk about Dampare. But I'm here to talk about IGP, the fantastic IGP. Yeah, your friend say Christian Tete Yuhunu Oyokruboni from Sumanya, or I think so. It's from Sumanya. Fantastic man of integrity. If you be any no, and the American say, dear Ebemana ya unpopular ma regional PRO sinina ya momon kasano. Dampare no momon kasano. It is time. Say beti regional PRO sununka. We needed the lives of ACP Sefas Ata. Womo kasa na foundation sheki in the police service. Service with integrity no. Afraid ne beba befa ne tumapa efra. Post for your freedom. Yes. Post for your freedom. PRO so yan certain to say and now obi a district commander or a divisional commander asem esi won impeswa so radio station person on district commander kasa otumi fra no wo church asem num se hu say enyema bi kwaso enyema nya ye fra district commander or say district commander timi kasa say hu na ye de be she post for mu nyina no ye nyi say hu ne nye de emfi ho na wo ha ekwan a ye bo papa Tete Yuhunu din no na post for jubilate for the first time na hu say post for ye IGP fofra sana agency no munim de omoye ye IGP a post for ye the jubilate ne to skegu papa so. Yes, eye juma pa wa ye ebesi na baba no wa abotre o nyakopo ama na koma pa na ya otiasi ya ni deputy IGP ye no na ebi makwa kodu court akodu supreme court say ye ko block say president need to me so obema no ababa ye sa position no ene nkwaji musika maboka agu nkwaji musika. I'm not here to mention them maboka agu and the welfare sika ho beto no post for welfare sika ho beto no opanyi eye Yuhunu entadia ne mpabo post for ehye no make sure say said na IGP now for the mu person ya no wo de baba back ya tam ma uniform ne ma post ni say okofa tailor ni no anya dai no okopam ya recruit post from kwada mabunu na abaro ya recruit bi mu into the police service wo mo nim to mo ya tailor adwuma seamstress for na ya fa bi ram in the police service no mo pam post for entade e ma ne memo mo pam post for entade post for na workshop wagu. Yes, I tell Franco for once I know Numa, or Mubetina service mo cars and movie Biabia Mamo, or Penny Yuhunu, I know you will succeed. Yes, you have my full support. The 900 million angels now who will now support. You will succeed. You'll be one of the finest IGP under the Fourth Republic. Because Namiso Ewumu, Namibe Shawani Wabusia, Webesha was if when you na Sasa Wakumapa, who are do whatever at the mouth of my Ghana. Na Roberts na dia munya study papa we ya de na baba ya IGP no am Roberts munya study of am ho nchamo man of integrity Christian Tete Yuhunu the new IGP and papa bo wura mu our office na ba parade and ya salute papa akoma pa odo and ya posifo nyina left right come akajemu yesim papa na esi for me COP Tete Yuhunu nyame anhirawa yente ase. Yes obshafo nyi ameyire ya abra papa yi obowuram our police headquarters na dia hey I salute IGP papa Hey, you do we have? I can't even answer flag with him. Flag him no Ghana flag no. I can't him. Papa be IGP. Akomba panti say Ghana flag na see police headquarters no see him first we do on flag na ra ho na see ni trase and na flag ni him and no pakwa from afa no na flag ni him yenya IGP papa IGP a police piano fo betumi Juliana Obemo e betumi akasa yenya adwuma ni nyina ma Grace Akrofio se hwan Akrofio se Grace Akrofi ono kwa na kasa anda obi. And Ghana Police Service, reset it. Better Ghana no. It's just let's John Dramani Mahama. Say Nyamia Shawa meant yes you. Nyamia Shawa. Na penifo mo be papa yi. Miami senior brother, Dr. Kalisus. Miami niaba, Dr. Valerie Sawyer. Miami boss, Honorable Chilo Zebra. Yamami Mariata. Yamba pa Prosper Bani, Minya Penny COP Kofi Bache retired. Yamisha Munina Red Ninja, Papano, Maun, Red Ninja, Jubilee House, Red Ninja, Minya Tio, fantastic man. Yes, IGP Papa, IGP Papa. Papa, if you say you what the IGP among the whole Ghana was shaky baby. Show me her flag, no. We did a Ghana Police Service. My flag in him. For by 4 years, 3-4 years, flag in him. Body uniform, papa. What's your say? I mean, Shan on your cassette. If I know it's your nothing, you move on. Na yanko yen enim. Tino, Wusha. Not just a seminal. Any amount free. IGP Dampari. We need the new IGP offer a year positive a year reforms emra said the beya and yama bit me akuyi ye had your course kakra.
Centralization is one of the things.
General salute! Us!
Good morning, sir. Barras Guard Parade formed up, made up of 9 men, all drawn from the Ghana National Police Headquarters, ready for inspection. Number 55132, General Lance Corporal William Ano Ochre reporting. May I have permission to fall in, sir? Yes, sir.
Very well. Congratulations, Kesiepa. Enkoma eye the new IGP, Christian Tete Ihunu. May the angels be with you. They will protect and guide you. You will succeed. The mekanche wa no. Nyame enu entina na monye adwuma. The junior ranks are very happy. The top officers, they are all happy. Jubilation, all the 16 regions across the country. Na jubilation ya kosu nyina na retired COP Alex Mensa. Papa ya semo kan. Odi hu nsem no. Papa ya kasa. Yetie ono nsem a wode atodwa efa jubilation a ekoso no.
Centralization is one of the things that we oppose, but we were not listened to. How can you centralize information in such a way that something that happens in Boko, the Boko divisional commander the Boko PRO cannot speak about it, but somebody at the national headquarters who is not at Boko, who did not see what happened, will talk about it. How? I know Mr. Iwono is going to revert that. We are going back to our usual decentralization, where our PRs will be. For 3.5 years, our PR officers are just sitting in their offices doing nothing, feeling bored, as if they are not police officers. They are not working. And I know Mr. Iwono is going to revert that. And now all the PRs are happy because they know that they are going back to their work. And you know, your people were not even happy. If anything happens in Boko and you are in Boko and you call the divisional commander, he will tell you to call national headquarters. I mean, how?
The end of the BT, I can't end that one. See, PRs, no more Julian Obey, Moncasa, Monsaten Casa, Obi Anyamu, as they say, Monyamu freedom, town como, Ebenezer Tete, Untu Moncabiamu, Minia Gordon, a year, Ahiano, Kumasi, Untu Moncabium. Kufui, if you are thinking crowd or the one home, Tiakwana, resign. Aden. Chikele will aside, I say, I baby. Ninka su we as you. Hey, to no be better me a former. Near call a year other security services no fire service. Yeah, mame, yeah, there be a cousin or a second in command. Yeah, mame, a year Mausi Sapon. And then swearing in Ebekoson 4:30 p.m. Ewo Jubilee House. Yetna hakan Etra hakan ye mame ye bafu boni prisons ono so ye amano yetna hakan basentali immigration ye de you can't joke with Mugabe ni angels na 100 million angels no me so wunye ni ye di hu niema from the IGP, migration, fire service. I said it here. Say, Papa, we more touching on CDS no. Obe kakra because me the maswa to form and we say Papa no we ni papa. And I'm at now can who asem minimum office, minimum phone number, me go on order as me compare you. But CDS your friend say upon peprano. So we junior ranch from Ghana Armed Forces mudin koma. When retire for ni be edin koma. Do mo can say Papa no oye ejuma on fa politics enye na ejuma we you be a na kuma mu yefita we de ya obeka we de nya obeka no nsuru obia papa ye fred say CDS eye opon pepra koso sa it about to say no CBN no a ekoso the military those at the barracks they are very happy who sama phobia sate actually article say CDS nsu yenyi no dabi ebi aso we say bratin the corner where you are maybe I do better be away with you may year a human abekasama. It doesn't matter, say, Nana do not point to a man by a CDS. Yes, we are the asoto form. The way and the ya obey with Juma. And eh, obey to say Brigadier General a year manti. A Juma power bounty, Yayan what director was a year what call narcotics control. Okoho. And tea. More Mudi H. Kenneth for a Mudi H. And then Lieutenant Colonel for. Any more ba captain for any major for no obi anya na djuma kama W1 W2 for no munye majuma kama we are 37 military hospital baby ho your friend say W1 Teresa Ali da bia na man for nipa be 3 and akọ hospital ma frɛ sɛ muga da mami asimami Major Lambert Ejei 37 military hospital yes da papa asimai one will say if you ask baby a wo be sha wo be bo adwuma pa bia na nkopon epagya wo Colonel Isa wo Jubilee House sesi a nipa boudia esema kafa ho nyina Colonel Isa papa esema Colonel Isa ye kafa ho nyina papa nko an koso sa Colonel Isa wo tie mi a wo Jubilee House me so koso sa na GP we awabe recruitment yanya no minister bi dem recruitment yanya no minister bi dem promotions beba wa deserve say do promotion ma wo yan hwe A ni hwe B si papa fa say IGP hunu wo do promotion be ma ye kanipa bi nhye enne nipa free post mu no call retirement or the awerho na ekosade ni nyina osuni amane ni nyina mafrim yes na menchira no nyamo kase sasalence John Dramani mama one my weekend dey quarantine weekend me bowura subisu me bowura me papa na so am say yes de me kan ye ni nyina wa mana bem who say man no day Monday what you say powers here adwuma what you say we are say me say who don't want twi nyankopon a bibia wie pay ma ho yes fa komapa nante akomapa good heart fa nante we are say ma wuti mu nya din bebre wo bi na wo nua bi ni bi aboa no e ma komo ni nkunu wo yare da ho na wo ska aboa no e ma ni hu ansa no akwaji odin wo yi ase yes hwa wofo ne wo mu hira enkan yo nipa bebre a wo yankopon hira mu do ma dum pampansuo bi when I went to subiri so me da me ma me bed so na me dae me ma me ne bed so na me ye de na me dae ko ta so ho bebre a metimi akumi wo mesika metimi akotua akoda me ka che so le de ne me pese wo mpa so na me de meda yes brown ho ase wo wi ase said papa yo hunu brand ho ase a wadu abeye IGP no wo so wo ye corporal brown ho ase na obeduru ho dia homa ba na mu fi say ahoma no say ahoma no dia kotena fi we say monkeys play by sizes we are in power visa jo mama onim de oye e bia metena me ka jo say papa e fa jo ma o men na me ben no ntimi nim de obetimi aye ne de obeye wonni Ghana fu hwa moda me say one appointment pro we the we are Ghana fu si jubility because papa na wa ba na am Roberts for ho be kire wo mo be obi jubilate the whole Ghana Kumasi Center everywhere jubilation go fantastic one national security coordinator Utienia ma NI before no nkofo bi wo ha omoba makache wa ho wo se mo kire mu nyansa pa sa fake so called men of God for na wo mo bo my waker amna donko na umakotu ago say eye national cathedral no o se line o munyina up power to the people me say NDC jomama ne niam afefa wo ye nyina Ghana fo he bonisem sha ma wo nyina no se nkofo bi ankon samwem anko akusi anko eye tamale ene boku prisons bi kofo bi anko ma mo forget 2028 what you say ene obi atra ba bia ate said the omunim say wo mu kura bibi ase bibi ta o machi I don't know said na na do pack court no or pack court no it nkofo bi wo ha wo mu say obi o judge we a card bearing member of a MPP wa contest secretary for position bi da and the na ba be judge fantastic I might be more hope in this country. Sa hope na mo won mo forget that hope. Enjes no yadwuma. Me say mo forget sa hope. Obi trans so no mo say intimacy sanada. And now we are former, we now retired, we are sacking no. Binam court. Which court? Stopping the president, the appointing authority. Now judges no mo to wana do mo ko ho. Wo mo na do mo pe no mo ko trans court wana. E wo bi na ma almost said to me no. The appointing authority no the president. So president by appointment here. It be more to court to say you cost stop it. Say appointment na president. Who born dog? Oko stop why? John Mahama. The second coming the papa na wa ban say governor Ghana for the na ban. When you John Mahama na munim 2016 oh. We John Mahama foforo. Amu de mu be hu. Munya hu hwe wan be before no. Munya hu hwe. It is just a beginning where munya hohe. Mube smell pepper moko say mube hia moko say. But we say yes. Teni ba na memo nation nsa. Bole ni gonja ni kura kwenya no. Fi said mu ba be di agoro. Oda kra so one na keke ne yedidi. Bia na NIB ni national security for no wo mo be pay wo mo babo wadom a wa obeye sorry ebiti America no mo twa kwase letters nyamani bi wa ya to sabiu ebiti America mamu ana mo send kwase letters see a do court ya ye hwan masa sad administration way anyama bi esi ye emma bi atwa menansi ne di boni abone be ya adwuma timu say ya de nipa be court na we ye de kia be kasa say ye court enkosi wi because be mi atua 1800 Ghana ampara ko due no na 1800 Ghana na manfo atua ni atwe judge to akonya sankofo we deserve nsamam ba Mugabe ni Alisa ni ku gantena radio so criticize judiciary as there be omo de enka wo masem omo de Mugabe ni aku Ghana Alisa de omo deserve nsamam that time is over emra be ye adwuma system ne be ye adwuma etima fa ho se we bia wo ani da so bi so obi be to charge e wo this administration and me catch NDC for say to test mo ni so na mo fanya adwuma mamo trawasa 84 we ho Michael 84 we mamo trawa mo ni so 88 no mo ni so to test ne nya adwuma ba bia department bia e wasa mo sesa na ba we yetumi bu man no kofo ma wi o man wesika yeso so obi so sanfu bia o Ghana ha no mo ni so to test ne nya adwuma NDC power to the people spirit in your high 2000 in Yajuma. Yet in Trawase will be a MPP card bearing member. Why by a Tascom and your president, a Tascom member, our University of Ghana Legon. You the role play, Nanny Panoti, your electoral commission, so yes, or ye Juma. Yet in Traho, I say, will be a appear here, where your MPP communication team member, my Juma the MPP in various areas. I will Ghana near pointing his uncle Juma, a year electoral commission. NCO. Sanko form, Mr. Two tests in Yajuma, NDC. You shake foundation, no. You shake your mind more who say yes. Bearman do a mine and my job, Bearman and do a mine and and when you're in Yama, your mammy, you be a prof Nana G and on sultanity. Power to the people. And then, oh, my Wesika. Any accounts and yama my yell can our national cathedral. What to us sorry and I will draw a noom so we will be able to mean the angel. Nipa will crack a year two identity. I mean, who crack diplomatic passport a different name, ordinary passport to cry on also a different name. We are criminal, criminal activities in Ibino. Nipa Baku will crack two identities. And your British akawe simple when I acquire our passport to Namang. And see, it will never happen in America, France, Belgium, in the Western world. It will never happen. Now, a best you Ghana ha, let's see what about Fuka Kata useless administration bimu, but not this John Mahama's administration. And see, it will never happen. Ghana best sorry be. We say me who the spirit no the way near me shaking and we say Ghana be sorry biem. And they say kusibu ate no onye careful. No susu nkasa. And they want to me nyina ja kasa wo. We say want to me aba papa mo metu mu kasa biem. Obi akoda. Kofado na akoro kasa. Ba wo me amote ne nkan. Just ko bi amote ne nkan. Obi a hu ne smoothness level. Yes. Obi a hu ne smoothness level. Obia yadai and the smoothness level. Obia yadai and the smoothness level. Now I see a focus about it. Now say a was some no mukoche no dia and yawa. Useless talk. You meet your meter. Me say you meet your meter. Ube share with you for. No be say powers be we say. Ye tears and four kind.
Power churches for nyina so nte say bo papa obi anche me menya di obi abetimi ache me obi ani ho obetimi ache me because menya di obi abetimi ache me na me sure say kwesiara so meka menya di obi abetimi ache me doesn't matter who you are, I don't care who you are. Na say bi kra say national cathedral nti say wo che me ana wa ye den wonya we say me che Peter mi si dan menya me na so ma mi si dan ma na so che me na we why history na money baby free bar and baby nyankopon dey abedru a the suro ni say obi be che ana so obi be kan ho asem the ehia me an say mummy enya de fata de tene ne de so nyame ani de aka de obi entimi sesa ye hyebre
akodi sika ho okay be kan sem fo a kire se obi entimi njew mama ratam ne beba when the time is due obehu ye babo wabomu ama hankofo na ne wonsa na be say yes bibi obi ase eya ko bisa sofo wo so bimpa wono na de na na do ba power yeso mra so ye na na do me ache no ya de hankof guni na ne nsa ne de drip esi so na na do kwa ne nkofo nyina no posifo ko yi drip ni free ni so sa de ne ko cells. What are you talking about? Power asesa say useless administration na wo ma mudi nsamfo no that time is over. Samra ne twam you will be a wolf nyansa wo do wotema e de ma o my gan oni di esusesia. So that time no na do time ne twam na do your former president what if you adwene no nti wo na wase obi a to menchew obi a to menya wo hwe chidi ya wo ya den aye bechew take it or leave it wo ya dan wo questions ya wo be answer amofi sama sankofo amo board for no aya mo hu date na Openyi Danka Williams, fantastic man of God, Orizani. Deity ana iswood anaba me papa Orizani. Daki word nurse. Aya Pastor Mesa Otabel. Enya safo ni nyina umufrim. Yes, greedy ones. So-called men of God. Greedy ones, no. Na mo da so da board no so na mu Jessica. Amna na mo dijai. 58 million. Amna wo. Donko na mo dijaga. Finger near safus. Taxpayers money nim de de be bu wa konta yakopon won say judgment day no say eba wo ye dan wo be bu wa konta obi abe yakopon be bu obi aten say ne university na mo so called men of God no ya mo ne mo mu di bone mo je brown envelopes akase di bone no na me be besa mo nyina. Yes, this kana hontie mo be besa na me be besa mo nyina. Some who dia ya manya some who kwantene amase mo mfaso o mind seeker o mind ya mobo ya penfo akwa wo ayenya ya say no bed na bi mu wu. Yes and we face yakopon de bechemo the judgment day mu bebu akonta mo prepare for it. Yes, salvation no munyi mu hu boni na modie no munyim hu mfrim na fa mo nko eye bia papa enti mo betimi aye de mo pese mo ye by the right time my brother ye bechew national security betimi achew. And one advice I message ama eye papa yehu no it is time say regional commanders na dan paredi wo mo nyina no ayifo ni nyina no mo fa mo nansi wo. President about appointment also Shaki foundation in the police service. Shaki no transfer in Bimra. And you see, I sat here, that was last week, and I didn't mention anybody's name on the same platform. Say, post in the within the Jumedio baby. National Security Coordinator, eh, papa no. Services oh baby no wodi kan atwe letter e de akọ ye posifo akache na nipa no wasate na adwuma dada na obi asori se wo tumi wa transfer se nipa no e de no kọ baby metra hakan adetina mo reverse decision no adetina mo cancel here. Yes. You want me asuro mi o. Fear Mugabe. Menye bete. I say don't worry. You best sound. And the two me a change. And na de metimi akọ eyesia de headquarters. Akọ slam now for 4. Because first na de mekọ pe na enwe se Mugabe aba ahadia nipa na be transfer no. With immediate effect. But I said here commander bia me pese me boni din bia metimi aboni din achia no odi ni birthday metimi awoshe no sai hu na ide so munyina it is over we ya madam for post ni a we do birthday a frame me fama me woshe you no me papa on transfer with Juma Pan maybe I want and I boss for the more fans and I had some Mugabe aboni di ne we yen this ni near transfer useless ones. Now share me tiesim Sabapa no what o say OSP no na say me sate say me boni tuja no wada wo sorry share me say this administration here Jomama to test what the baye adwuma na mo ma me say da bia metena ka say nipa no so o ye fugitive afredi o ete ya say ya afri so ya declare no one wanted afre kwa de ni nyina say because in lawyers yakwa ko hu no wa twere ta ba say wo beba me hey Ghana kwa na meti we you na de any hospitals wa ha Jesus Christ so fugitive for say when you afredi ya say ya afri so da papa we nya that audacity akodu court say we see OSP Matia na say national security for so kwa den was say see wo mo and I'm say Jesus Christ hey ayo power na any power they can for that tire Ghana into all said they can for that tire ya mo so no a massive of being so enya audacity and we didn't know sorry them no can say 7 phone no one Muslim no me nka hu bio take me out exclude me we me hwie nye ye period. And you see as a special prosecutor no mo be kan me so say me no but mama kan ju an kire there is difference between May and June. Mo ba ka kire Ghana for say kan for out say May no be den and wo beba and then they do 2nd June unless I sat here and was a papa no omma obe dimu trust unless I see we dwane omma ne ommechina afia ode mo court no afia de masan ba bontene say sa bo wo nya no nka wa wo fe ne senchiro hwe me aba enyamia ebe wo me no me twase me wu if you joke with me say me wo say we ni pabone ni udi me di agora me crash finish. Some of the akomapan na me say we very dangerous. We nyamia enya de we nyame kwa de nsuo aduro begu nso mama Mugabe man no mewu a you go first. Yes, take it or leave it. And matimia so papa we so papa we de ode ya Ghana yi matimia so no so say de ya onye wanted biem into so beba me. And then why are you telling Ghanaians say June 2nd June? Oma Interpol the opposite you know started from now. No Interpol Fanimra. These people. A friend will issue statement. What shall letters crowd no? What shall letters do? My who action a Jumane nya letters kakrabia kisiaja ben papa anya when you hear can for that Ghana 2nd June no kwa egwanwa. We can't wait till 2nd June. Massa, ye niagro. We are not case, we are not joking. Jomama administration we no. Ya masi about the diagro. Yes. Ya masi about the diagro. Let us try to do so. You hear accent. Let us try to do so. Let us try to do so. Yes. Ye de tumi asa wasasa ya adwuma investigations ni bebre ho a monyin free ho mo fa ko NIB ne ya national security ho mo bia na afo mo no kito mo no tata mayen special prosecutor no de akoma e di agro June for where ya better sa twaju me ne free na free me akodwu mo vesa Ghana for the kind of for that no maya wo maya on my way itimu adi wo maya on my way aye na do ne ba wo mi ane kan for that do maya on my way aye ya wono tia ote ba bia wote kata wono de tia America wotime de say wo de mo court useless kan for that what dey here for court because wo munim de omaye anu tena me ka cha Mugabe Maase say 2 days before ya juma Show them, say you have the power. Yes. Shall say Yakopo any baby or any pepepo. Yaminim deity or and this winning MPs Mosa. Yes. What be a buyer when I just say, what be a blockage or bear hindrance biano, sack the person, use the two tests. All sectors. I'm not here to mention names. All sectors. No one is above the law. Constitution is to see be a. To us, I say the choir and young choir because winning the Omaya. When they were packing the choir to normally said to know Moyasa, they want them to defend them. It is time, said your mama. What do you now see from? Yes, it is time. And the end is a suburb of the choir to Anabuamo. Yes, Timothy also the same day. Do quarter to 12, Baba Supreme Court of Atlantic, that the same day now. Yes, some beer who are Mokwana Morini. The National Security Minister Kwabeka say a threat to national security. The beer it is in our favor. Every day it is in our favor. And they have started. Cadbury members are your judges. Parliamentary candidates who contest say I am judges. The records are there. So can afford a court and say, "What more to me a day?" Afam, no way. Use the two tests, your mama. Use the two tests. Ese panyere kasa na asemasa. Asantema wura kasa. Utufo so to kokroso. Efa eye free SHS ho. Yentie nana piaw.
Pass ye na mummy and free senior high school no aye no say ye twa adwene hu na say be ka say free senior high school man kola akone komadi ani asa pam ya bade na so hu fa so ye be say duane wo no odi nansa no obafi na wasako na so ni ye hihye ni ye ni hu say ko na ye ko aduane no be di anu odi do betimi atua mummy ahwe ni obu wa se do betimi atua ye mani ntwe enu ana de ye hwem ka ne ye ko school no ye hwem na pass ya hwe bezri wa wuma unim na mo muntiri ntwe na beza na trotraba ya hwem ya ma bezri no koko boss scholarship those days e dey movie na do betimi atua so no otua no ko de ye hu so ntiri ntwe so ye tra na ye hu beza no hu so we ntiri ntwe na ye de ama school administration ye ko bezri ne de ama no no so ko it is a bread dem mo kan na ne wo ho e mo na mo de brofo na atoto hin
mo fire satwa kasa edibesia madam ho aba and the spirit ne high yes bi obedia group ya me fire no nti jo mama ne appointees no bia nya adwuma yie obia nya na adwuma yie moto office amu hu me ho obia anya na adwuma yie na se wanya wa adwuma yie na se ye make na wo feli a hey ani obi nka se podu onhie o podu ohie a ebedijo me de me pese obi abe feli appointment no so emrantem man for da so tete America ne Canada embassies no moto wo ye den o man na do ni o mo ba ye no se mo nko wa yade ama weekend ya man for jubilate bebi abedu bia police fu ani age fire service fu ani age immigration fu ani age prisons fu ani age affirmative act action na yadwuma mo fire enti ene obetimi nu aba her excellency lawyer Zita Benson former Ghana ambassador to Czech Republic maami ahofe obeti nka sa zina baby will be a mechiao na obeti Alisa Tahiru Nelson ono so ye senior political analyst also mobeti nka ewo ha deputy CEO of the Airways without salary but say that so je menka kranka kro so ba betra nka say without salary so we den ya obet taxi what you say without salary obeti nka ene Monday Dr. Amponsa odawre made na wo ma ye wi
mechia atiefo nyina medin de Dr. Amponsa meka transfie ho anaje so ma me se wa yare safie Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital yabase yebeboa Ghana man nyina na ne nyina ne se afi biara ya na yede ade foforo eba eno nti afi wo nso bibi foforo eba enam kwan so enche ebesi fom na magic machine die ewo ho ema enipa biara na eya na bi obi ho otumu frɛ no wabusa sɛ doctor o magic machine no wo mo eyare nko na etumu ba so ana da bi
okay
yo nkrofo bi mu wo ho mo nyare bato mo yare ebi ni sɛ yo nkrofo bi mu wo ho a utumu sɛ onyare but ni we fu ade ntem mmoja ekɔ na adwen mu no sa
enye nyini
ya bebre enye nyini asem aha because meme won anafo miensa mienu anyini pa
okay
ba ko 121 years
wow
otumu ko afum ya ena ba ko nso 126 years ono so tumu ko afum nti eya na enye nyini no asech obi tumu ka se 80 years otumu nante normal enye normal 80 years otumu nante awo yare
okay
what you say so 70 something now tifie na wachia ana wo 60 obi kura wo 60 50 na wachia na wote wo ye betumi atena wo
wa Mponsa Herbal
Mponsa Herbal Hospital hwe ma me nkyere wade bi se wo kwa afuom na obode ye awro na sa achia na ebebu a se woturu nya adwen etwadua sum no sa na nipadua te ye Dr. Mponsa ya base ye ba bebo nipa enti yare na atena wo so a wotifie na wo chia ananse wo bu ato me pa kire se wote wa wuwo entra se wu bra Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital na ye mo magic machine no ye bibia se wo blood access na wu a enipa biara wo blood access wu a na wu na Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital magic machine ye disi su a blood access na amawa ye week na benya no nyina eti se wo severe pains ya just 20 minutes na jai
wow
sa na tie se mo amutie me na mo wo sciatica sa yare sciatica de de by friend osteoarthritis sa arthritis is so wintini no na de sciatica na amaw na wo sisi otoase entini no eye wo ya ebetumi create gout nyina de amaw wotunu nante yi sa nipa no braspinters coastal junction we see from coastal junction wa bisa taxi station for the head of Mponsa omodo beba ye ben hono mo a wo pese obe nante kro mbe kire ena ye won nkrofo bebre e wo hon so a omo wo kumase ye wo hwim tigo junction taxi rank wa hon so machine no ebi wo ho ye won nkrofo bebre wo ho a omo tivie na omo yare diabetes asichire yare nanso omo hunu kwayo mfa so omo nyaaye na hwema ye wo bibi wo nipadua mu a ye fra no pancreas nyankopo ewo obrabo nom nyankopo bo nipa no wodidi na aduane no ye adwuma wi a ebedane sugar abonisi insulin eno na ma energy ahoden sa ade na ma wunya ahoden eti se sa insulin no ena be ko wo system no na ne de ko no ye fra no pancreas sa pancreas e bia no wanya ulcer ache nti afro pancreas no eno ti pancreas ni ntumu mfa asichire nya adwuma mawo ekobasa boni ba kasa wo diabetes because asichire be fa bojam enti afa wrong way wo ba Dr. Mponsa ya so ya the magic machine be see pancreas no so sa na cells na wu na ya collect no na ya ma okura duro na kura na ewo o pancreas awu na se pancreas no ho ato no na enu ade wasichire no aya adwuma mawo ebasa oni diabetes bi
wow
sa na tie magic machine no eti mu amutie me na mo hwe me na amu achiri abrochima mu nyina ya duro ya de koba bia wiase ba bibiara enti se wutie me na wo ye obi a wo yare diabetes ya entra vie se wo wie na wo wie emwa ho ye betumi akoleto pancreas no diabetes ni ya wo type 1 and ya wo type 2 type 2 no de o pancreas ni ya adwuma na enso asichire na echema onipadua enso no oba Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital ye beboa pancreas no na ya manatumi supply asichire no amanipadua no yi na chese woni diabetes biem ye won krofo bi wo ho peptic ulcer chronic ulcer ene dodoa ulcer ene gastric ulcer ekuro wo yam eno ne ye frɛ sa gastric ulcer no ye ulcer bi a amanframa agina wo yam ekuro no ku na ewu agi yi mframa no nyina fi yam na ye tumi ekukuro na ama ena peptic ulcer no dia asofo na tanya pa because wo mo mpa aduane kuro ma asofo no mo mpa aduane eti me ka kire mo say ya mundidi na mo nyina che because nyame ni mu a onimo enya akwankyere nko na be ma nyame ahu wonhwe saa de no nso ma me ete saa wu a wonsore ma na omo ebe ye den eni ntimi nya hode wu obi ya ntemu abra Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital na memwa wo na ohonto yare bi wo ho saa yare we ya friend halitosis saa halitosis no efiri nipa eye nipa bebre ejina wotim ya friend bi brain tumo bibi ahunu nipa no tim na apai ena sent no pie ojira nipa no kasa enye yi ebon kasa ya obi mo nso wato throat infection throat infection wo na ama na saa halitosis ena ya obi mu wo ho a halitosis ni ya ade a bibi wo ne yam enebo anase ya friend esophagus ne de na abie ekwan abeda ho enti mframa ejina ne yam a ebon no efa ha pie wo ba ye beboa wo ya obi mo nso wo ho a owo bibi ya friend indigestion anase digestive ni yare otumo enyamu nuya ne no ebasa enu so tumo ma wasi kire kosoro because wasi kire no sister no no enye bi ti ebasa ebetumi am wanya diabetes eti so oyo obi a wadu ya no enyamu a wasi kire be kosoro ekosoro enkire so wo diabetes but one pan sha ebemu wanya ti saade we yiye mame eti bra Spintex Coastal Junction ne yamu awo yensa yare wodi huba ne baba abo Dr. Mponsa Herbal Hospital ana yangu obo a edo beba street na wabeji wayaresa wo nkrofo bi mu wa na ahima omo bibi ewo omo system a yefra no stroke aba system ma edi wo munya nipa bebre na wo stroke a omo nim so omo yare stroke because stroke etumo che wa adwen se stroke enche wa adwen a etumo mubungu fom ade a nipa bebre enim no se wo ba ya di machine no be collect wa adwen no se blood enso utim wa adwen no a ebetumi ama stroke achiw easy eti se wo yare stroke aso bi wo mass stroke to che no na onimba bi owo why confuse ni bibia say bra na yamuwa ye won krofo bi wa ye first stroke wi Parkinson na no man ba ko say ono kura sa nyame yan ko nim sa Parkinson stroke wadru eno na wo mo ho so gigigigi ya wo ba ye beboa wo na ya sa yare stroke be che wa adwen ansa na che oni padua hu se Dr. Mponsa me the magic machine aba ye di sinsu a ebeko na wo ho ato ye won krofo bebre wo ho a wo mo so yare bi ye friend typhoid fever na ima typhoid chewa symptoms no do so pa me kura me nim yare na symptoms do so se typhoid ai bibi benu a e diabetes but typhoid yewa to da bon so ti pa o na okun agene wachika se yewo ya onfe eta wo yam ta bobom wani so tumi chiri te sade a chese wiase hwiase sa na tie ana etoda wunya constipation pa yamtim etoda so na yam ahwie kakra te sade wafa afaduro na enu agyae typhoid fever yewa etumu ma yafuru yare ankasa typhoid yewa etumu ma wo bukura tumu ewo eti se hepatitis B ya chew typhoid ye obi a hepatitis B ye ne ba bebrenim sa de no hepatitis B ade de baba ko ye typhoid malaria and jaundice sa ya we chewa ba omis ubetumi nya hepatitis B eni se wutie mi antamu abra na nipa yemu a wate ebre ya na etoda mamma nipa nkasa bebransa na waje na di mimi ni ya mitunu ye ena mimi ya mitunu ebu nipa mami mo number na nyesa obi wa otika mu osi form obi su wo ho a ni TV no osori afura chiri freyen 0243 11 0875 0243 110875 ena tigo line ni yemidi kan boy na san ye whatsapp no de opese no be kasa ye voice message mame nyami boy de eye call nko a eye 0243 027 sorry 027 85 99 611 027 85 99 611 tiemiye pa 027 85 99611 se o fresh alliance 2 ya on sabe kan first one no eye whatsapp eye 0243 110875 unya voice message mami amepe eno be simple me drive kura mi tubutie ena mo nso a mutie me ne obi wo ba hospital so doctor abaji me sen yenko hospital sa minya sure se wo kwalebu a we bi za doctor say doctor mi ba kwalebu ba ji me say yenye ne sa doctor papa bi ya ni wiase a onko ya obehu se obeto aduro sei obekọ machine sei obeye lab nim sei yenyane sa bra ye hwe wa won kwane hia first na ye hunu ne ye hawo ansa na ye hu sa duro we na beboa wo enipa ten yare ba ko obi ane ka obebo because obi wa yare na chene pa obi wa chene kakra bi obi kura fei na eba enti sa wo yare bi ti se ahohyehyɛ burning sensation me the magic machine so acha 20 minutes omo yare sa burning sensation no ya the magic machine so 20 minutes na ekɔ ya won nkrofo bebre wo ho a omo hia awo no me wo ho experience because masuya enema afri abrofo for awo pa na mede no adwon no enti awo de sa opɛ enta mienu a meya ma opɛ ba ko pa wari je ho
obama mbi wo
sadat ya we ready nko ade a enti bo amutie me na mu hia awo no sa opɛ twin sa opɛ ba ko pɛ bomode na hwemachira kwan enema esi awo kwan edoso hwenkrofo bebre ho a enya awo but infection double wo mo adokuru wo mo a ya fa infection se ya bi ebi kyerɛw wo hwe obi sabi ni wumbu mu toxic ya akom na bra wo bra wo ni fi a wote ema ade ema omo yare wo wiase eye infection se ya wo experience wo ho a ya de beboa mo na ya twe infection mu nyina na wa ye free na ho atɔ na wo nso so wa ye oba mu oba saa na tie enti na ahima asobeti asam a na ye kakra bi ye nkrofo bebre ho yare de da fie yare a menya ho aduro ye frɛ no cho eno nko na mintumo moa wo ba sa enya cho na ye yare biara hania na da wo yam kura mesa no simple ba sa bia da wo hwam dia mintumo moa wo enti se wotie me ne na wo yare tifie na wo se wachi ni wabre yare no nkwa braspentes
okay
na min sa yare na me yare no ye physical spiritual mesa yare nyame amamituni mame mo number no na asobeti asem na ye kakra bi from 027 we enye WhatsApp eye calling 027 85 99611 027 85 99611 ena we ye WhatsApp esa ye calling number o pese onyame a ye voice message mame simple why 0243 11 08 75 0243 11 0875 midin the Dr. Amponsa we yare no man boss wo ha fabre me e was Spintex Coastal Junction udu we busa taxi for no say o hwe Dr. Amponsa Herbal Hospital say ye wo ba ne yango no ma but Dr. Amponsa Herbal Hospital ne do beba mana hima ya mi sure so wa ma me bre na me ne wati fo.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same purpose. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
Missy Menanum, a group bassa, I've been brabro to be doing Lenu.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na ye sa, a do maybe crana, me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend. Hey, mumle, memre, I don't think I'm a catcher, say, Yano, Medi, garlic capsules. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medi Moses garlic capsules. Wa mamoja di nipadua mu efurusani yi na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store frɛ wo 050 349 4885. Edroyi enye mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medi Moses wunni how FDA ajidwe di nkra to yi ato.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your world's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the N7 Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Come back from the commercial break, live on TVS YZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. W1 retired Dugbe, champion deputy CEO in charge of finance and administration, SYZ Broadcasting Limited. W1 baby, I will be a Dugbe. Joe fans, Nejo 2. We are too much. We are very surprised. Fantastic one from the Angels. Amema be yafo akwa ba yese ladies first nti mema menu aba her excellency lawyer Zeta Benson akwa ba lawyer
yenua
bibi aboko de
nyame odom obi ahu ye
Mondays ne de waji o
maje aboso
te se bia
ye be fire kakra
te se bia obi free Ghana ne de o da so head ye ne wa Alisa Makwaba.
Yamurabe Mijoso.
Ibi aboko de.
Nyamia do divine selection fire de. Nyamini ebedan.
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action still continue.
Affirmative
action continue. I would not stop where we are now. It must continue.
Because but let's say nyami hu. Somebody can o hen nyina.
Hold him there. So we can say you your mind and your dream send your J and BC succeed.
O say bon echidom ye man.
Yeah, and we have to look out as we also, as the day goes by, we look out. If you are not a member of government, but a member of the party,
yes,
then you wish the party to
come. Appointment, you
be an appointment. So you play a role. Yes, let me Mugabe. Tama Yiswana a bobo no. Satana Miswa. Into your mom family to ball no movie. Unim de me. Ball ne babontia. Kwa me faswa mechi ball no na say. Ma boakono. Obi generate say no, this guy can play soccer. Into be near aba politics no mu. Yem frɛ selection first 11 won ka ho. But you want to prove say you still can play. It can do better than those on the field.
So man need my
affirmative action open the choa. Otie yasem.
You see why you immigration?
Why you immigration somewhere? Yeah, or the Samuel Amadou Basintale by immigration. Right. Then me mami Daniela. Yeah, into Mausi Sapon. Yeah, those so
fire service.
Yes, and then the DG.
So we say, yeah, Papa Gizi.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
And I told you what she had done for the fire service and how hardworking she was. And when Madam Patience Bafuboni in Sono, incidentally sent Nikune Justice Bafuboni.
Yes.
Until they punished her because of her husband. Nikune tried 2012 election petition. So they delayed her.
Hey.
Oh, Uncle, what did that? I know the man here made the case say, JM,
affirmative.
Juma, into ambassadorial positions so affirmative action. Yeah, mammy or Tim in China, I be that. I be that for people who have been yes,
Czech Republic. They want another day girlfriend.
Wow.
Wow. People will go.
Wow.
So now the third class go for. And I win.
Really go dey go see
one man no way.
We African move that time go go this year na go see. It is still man penny affirmative action ambassadorial positions now. Affirmative action continue. Me remember betra everybody see this so on pole. Yes, and I'll tell the whole world her competencies and what she can do.
Or representing or my bisu I would do and say mo ambassador.
I say I can call the
commissioner and Ebe.
Yeah, I get the deal.
No, but how? Me go baby.
Mess about.
Jam, never forget. I'm
telling you. Catch him say topic we.
Most of the international affirmative action continue. To be right.
No ambush me.
No,
no ambush me.
No, you see, sir,
thank you.
Yes, we dedicated from election time. Kumasi.
Yeah, she went.
A brand new more day. No, Kumasi.
And Mugabe
every Monday.
Connected to this
platform. Yes.
Ocean in New Year, in Adi or party time every time.
And Ocean flyer and it was so Magum Ubia. Ziana Ubia was a man NDC Bruni, my neighbor.
President, and there are a lot of things that we need to speak.
Fantastic.
One thing I want to tell the president, he should break into the Black Stars camp unannounced. I'm telling John Dramani Mahama, he should break into the Black Stars camp unannounced. No more country moda oba. No copy no kasa.
Match this weekend.
I am sir. My teacher selection the passion of the nation is football. Mr. Friday where yeah. Me and many parents I know he'll do magic.
Oh, they will succeed.
Yes, they'll do. Stephen Appiah is there. I told you the other time. Stephen Appiah and Nkwala bring the effort he put into football. He should let them know what they can do. Me Maka, we should adopt a 2-touch system. Quit playing football 2-touch. Asa, but they didn't bother that. It's Mr. Friday where they will be my broken heart. Chad, yes, they will come full Arsenal. But you to me show the woman. You to me show woman go for your traffic lights now. You to me show me now. You just can't was stadium. You be a command kwala no extra day no. Mugabe does in and I'm always enlightened to be by my sister Zita. I mean
humble Alisa.
Oh Mugabe, if you are not humble, where would you after we are getting 6 feet at last? Then you know that you live for others. That is what it's not about 20 buildings or 30 buildings. Over the past weekend, Makwala Ebi, Evelyn Uswa, a friend of Wendy. Now, Wendy are sworn, but because actually is on go Juma. 4 years, but you may see Juma upon Hunti. Me akasa na mo ni jemu dada ansa na me ba beti say asasa the new IGP aba and he decided do Ghana National Fire Rescue
appointment wey there a man popularity no
high. No, all over with the fire service at the regions and other things, the waving white handkerchiefs. People called me in a video call say the American they thought say obi na suma yen nye be ye do sure na opa
last week exactly 1 week and I can say Sankofor no they must come and I'm happy my sister Patience were met at school and but Sintali what it is that these people during the time when they were opposition there were people in the system na omo bon pa say beba power na ya appoint you. I used to get information and from
how
that
being suppressed.
How they were being suppressed and they were being recommended by their own colleagues. And see what I will say to them is that You didn't get there. You didn't get there by chance.
Yeah.
Your colleagues were, even when some of us were in opposition, your colleagues were recommending you that you were being suppressed, and then as a power, what is due them was not being given to them, and we should try, and when we get to power, we should push them. If you don't think you got there by chance, it is recommendations from your own people. So treat them well. Treat them well. That's all I'll say. I believe that. Ever since I entered public service, I try to treat the people that I work with respect. Because somebody gave me an advice, or say, now even the cleaner. Now one day you may not be in that office. You will need the cleaner to go into that office that you used to occupy to get you a document. And see, if you are nasty to the cleaners, you are nasty to the people you work with. The day you need help, maybe another document that document is going to save your life. Is that cleaner who is going to get it for you? Because you don't have access to that. And so you have to treat everybody with respect, all your staff. And then in politics, I also have seen how Obi now you're boss. But then the person boss. My advice to them is that don't think that today you are in a power position. You are going to treat them, because the next minute, that person is going to rise above you. To treat everybody with respect. That's all I'll say.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Action continue. Mugabe, intermediate, Maka police service send your promotions air it was going the wrong direction. Obi service from Lance Corporal, I see bet merit. Nipa na ye juma experience so be merit. Obi ye show as merit. Show. I'm interested in you will show me na all verses are trend me na now more brave police ni me person me bo bidin. What chief inspectors are that's what Kini college ade why boni be mo man in college me friend JM na me di ni ama JM me masre JM so man in college wa chedodo ade boni be no here because of kanokre hwe ye ma me prisons ma me bro wo ho me so ko Sudan on international peacekeeping or buy no me the be machine anim won say enenu ye na pie me srema prisons no holding. Yes, about that. Before we try more terms, near the come to me, give back. Or my dear, the same man, patch of Shamam. Go on, announce and go and see what is happening in the prisons and reform the place. I believe and I trust. Say me, at least I'm a idea. Once I called for affirmative action, now Abano. We have to make them succeed. Mugabe, have you forgotten? We have to work to make them succeed at every turn. We have to. You understand? Yes. Yes. Positively. If there is any problem, we must know the truth inside. So that I said, Koswa, fantastic. Prisons was in the Makano. Burkina, they are trying to be innovative with their prisoners. Let's find a way, madam, if there's a way to be innovative with our prisoners, because we have more family. It's an institute of higher learning in which you don't even which your application for.
But get to know what prisons and one prison also when you get.
But question. I went to the top to answer a question. You know what the answer I got? They say he has allowed drugs. He knows there's drugs at the backyard. But what can he do? If that is what will make them peaceful, you have about 4,500 people in that small yard for him. So if that is what will make them keep quiet and then have peace and go about their term, as for him, he doesn't want trouble at the top. That's what you must do. So Mugabe, let's securitize the door. Gate in eco prisons, you're improving the system. That one is not good.
I remember say a call a year Akusi. One man say a man 10 years. Was it
now can one man or a disabled guy? And your wheelchair moves, excuse me, from a Otisa feed in so and also a shoemaker until you are smoking by the roadside. And a police will tell me sent in a mobile back. Just a piece of a road. I'm trying 10 years. I'm finding so to
honestly.
Now go inside the one.
No. You see, what I'm coming to say is controversial. It is controversial because weed. illegal, no. See how more legalizing, and they are making billions out of it. People lost their lives, wasted their lives in prison because they were smoking weed, and they are locking up. But see no more omuka say weed here illegal, no. It's look in Las Vegas, in the state of Nevada, in the USA, taxes from weed, sale of weed. It's over $1 billion a year. And you know what they use it for? They use it to fund education in the state of Nevada. Because in the state of Nevada, we don't pay state tax.
Okay.
State of Nevada doesn't pay because of the gambling and stuff. The residents of Nevada don't pay state tax. So what they use to fund education ever since weed was legalized was taxes from weed. Wow. And they make over $1 billion from taxes from weed.
Yeah. But it's properly regulated.
It's regulated.
And it's properly managed.
Look, they even drive through.
So that
Mugabe, there are drive-throughs. Drive-through who drives to say the Okakoto now weed. But it's regulated.
Yes.
You know, the question you ask yourself is people who wasted their lives in jail when this thing was illegal. Maybe that's all. And there are young men. Well, it's and another ban they have a company where they have legalized it, where they are about to export the weed outside to the countries from Ghana. They have a company that they have incorporated where they will grow the weed here and then export it to.
So listen, so if you have legalized it, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I don't know, Mom. I'm asking you. Would the police follow me to for my job? I legalize that at industrial level. No, do not edwebi. And the please, let's do this thing right now.
Floyd Mayweather, he has the biggest weed farm in America. Boxer, and he has.
And now the man come back. Yeah, Tyson. That's what gave him financial. But legalize. It's the legal form.
We have to legalize it.
Legalize it, and then you get oils from it. If you go to other countries, they use it for medicinal use. Let's say U.S. president say
legalize and as a
no, not for what do you call it? Commercial quantities now are exporting industrial, but not for what do you call it? Personal use, and then they have a way to say it. Is it lucrative?
Recreational.
Yeah, recreational use of it. You cannot. And you cannot tell.
And it's good for more autism and cancer and other things. No, but I don't know, my friend. No, there's a word. Is it CB? In the form like CBD. CBD drugs.
Yeah.
CBD drugs are made from weed.
Okay. So that's
pain. Into autistic. The more to calm them down.
Okay.
Or cancer. Or headache. Into CBD. What is because or CBD dry weed.
Henry Kissinger, U.S. president, not to mean that Henry Kissinger, 1976. Of course, with the doctor say no, you got to roll a piece of marijuana for him at 7:00 every day so that they'll see whether he'll sleep, and that's what solved the problem.
Yeah, CBD. Like I said, illegal. No, CBD shops is all over the place.
They are making money from it.
And then they have it in oils. They have it in oils. And you can massage and all that.
A prison assembly there is a marijuana obeko prison. Ye chill say ukita tramadol, ye chill obeko prison, and they may catch you going to prison Ghana. They keep to any
meat of Israel.
Yeah, hey, ye chiwa. The my being chill with Nashe. So go for the if you have not been caught, fine. Police for right bus. We are petition. The from ye beaters. If they catch you, you are in serious trouble.
And they do the friend.
I was go for the it's about my Ghana prisons no a higher ma. We have to decongest the prisons under Madam Patience Bafu Bonnie. So we have to let people know. Yes, you have to. She will have to succeed. Then maybe Daniela into Sapon or no Maase. Yes, me I'm happy for her. Look, these people. Let me advise them. Immigration hospital. only school, you don't have education unit. The Ghana National Fire Service, yes, you don't have a hospital, you don't have an education unit. Prisons, the same thing. Into say obiba, especially immigration, you don't have border no so. Into obiba, we better a trusty education system. Be say you didn't family, the mijame ba ama obi. So if you have a school, so the immigration must have a boarding school system in which they will train the kids what immigration is about, at the same time taking an education, so that their workers who travel around the country, border boarding school system created by immigration, so that they get proper education. Because transfers, yes, so transfers need also free advice. Yeah, free advice. And I said some way border Yarebi or Cote d'Ivoire, it easily comes through them to Ghana. It's a same hospital. And rent allowance and also. So you give them accommodation. There's a miss route, yeah. Yes, rent allowance. Yeah, dear immigration for the farm to about. It's here, Kufado. This is from Muni Hospital and yet Omuko Srens and one Gobe Hospital. That will be Yariwo, yeah. Omuko and any pandemic. And yet, in family, when they are young Bubunu, you're modernizing it to say JMC schools. You're championing that course. Yeah, oh. Some fire ambassadors, they are not. There's work to do. Himself, I have a lot of energy because inside, if you know, I've written a book on it. So maybe I JB that because share Martin Ting Gamonia, where Jao near the Washesa sell we. Hey, I think you can't say coffee, coffee. I'm telling you, also uncle Estable. Me think if she sell no one. Who's your ABC? Yes, you know, sister, yes. I try and go board the fire. I celebrate. I see I phone and net Yauka. But I be sending American fire service for Miss Rom. Sending American education unit to say soldier for war education unit. No, hospital so. Because all say fire and it comes with bends. So they must hospital like to take care of base. Yeah, that's why we are building social hospitals. Let's do it. Let's do these things. Yeah, let's do these things. And now police hospital no baby sinu bakupe. They be a police hospital. Yeah, to be go sick Maase. Yeah, look, let's be innovative with the services. You can't services, sir. Let's go to the schools. The schools, I say, cadets, soldier, cadets in Kwawa secondary schools. No, immigration must adopt some of the schools and have their cadets there. Prison service, the same thing, adopt some of the secondary schools and have some of your cadets. And then the fire service, when you do that, you inculcate that habit or that culture, you understand, of what those state agencies do into the children. It instills discipline too in them. And then growing up, they become, when you call and call him, say, we call immigration cadets, you tell me, say, into me, what Brabo, say, it's a boy scout, not at yet to say any girl scout, Let's find a way to get these people to get their cadets into the secondary schools and then help these children. Because, Mugabe, Obi will need your mistake or Beko prison. So if you have a prison cadet, maybe in Achimota school, or maybe one of the secondaries, they share with them what the deal of how Bema prison. So that you learn your lessons growing up, so that you not slip into that area. IGP Fufro, so I wish him well. Me who be that? Say yeah, IGP. Na Fufra Baniye for spread this sika. Hey, you are popular. You are popular. The people love you. But all the same, me feel jafo, me feel kakra because of one or two things. You didn't have me feel. So by now there the war. I seen enough elections. Send you see, we put the election under control. So ta kwadu anu yi in America e wode o yaade ena afide bribe nkitinkiti a e ya kakra bi a mo agina nkofo okwan mu ni ade o da so ye me hu se so mo hu se o be ko nti no mo start ipi e ye ni kakra ka ye onu hwe no stop sa ade ni kra me mo makwa so be stop cast and gigi bribe ni ade ena Mugabe na ta o se no e gaga na o sa di ya wa hye ni mu o di ya o bebre hye ni mu oni obi wa asem na ni ni pa ni wa asem na oni su ni wa nya asem and now Uncle Fien Kojina Minya Uncle Brain was a withdraw court case. Mestre JM ever higher Nanka Yamana ambassador. Oh, there be a patch of you have some knowledge. You see, there's no space. If you don't know, block we wish him well in pension. You know, you know, pension. Also, some money left. CK Dawanu left. Peter Namfuri left. Mohammed Al-Hassan left. All of them, when you got to that time, James Bowen, everybody, you had to go. Pombo, everybody had to go. I salute you in your position. Put your arrogant lifestyle aside. Don't be bitter. Don't be disrespectful as you have gone there, and don't show hatred to the people who at home. This time they are not your police people. They are not police people. So don't show hatred to them. And those personal grievances now so now they be amawa in public now we show no. And I beg you know.
Control traffic am I.
Say why don't you have the MTTD, the motor traffic department? Don't they know their duties? They are take an IGP to go and stand in the street to direct traffic. Everybody must be assigned properly. And the police one, yes, they should take this change and take it properly. And yes, I assistant so they'll be lazy. No, communication too must be decentralized. To say first in send no BBC wo ba bia
se bokua
yeah ti sa kra
Glesa Krofi
aden onu kra no Mugabe Glesa Krofi no mfa no de my home am ntwe boy ba anti affirmative action enti Mugabe na make am na assemble ko pe
betima ya edwuma na wo ye no
Mugabe assemble ko na ka me pese me Mugabe wa ma se me free ma no say o kofi ko kofi onsia say edwuma aba edwuma no ye de mawa ye mfa unyani gaga say media obedu yes obedu no uniform and so police welfare conditions in kofo arrears I think kofo kawo police munya ade oja for atras unya they should release all those ones and let it go the power promotions no so sa muntu min kasa wo mo asem so Mugabe and the extrajudicial killings a course and the old one yen hwehwem and to be Maase police for armed robbers I knew them when I was growing up. No more free crowd but I didn't go. I knew the minimum in Palabrim. It's betting some police. And Musa ko am robbery. Oman ko keke. They killed their own colleague. Omu babe kuno Bomudin say
na ya so mo bo free chiwa boy sama mo
what about me yes those say yes
one na lead
mona mo lead sank for forward ye say do mu ko parade e do mu ko parade ye kum nipa na escort you mo ko parade na two antom but am robbers na police am robbers ni kwa na
in their police custody
yes omu kwa na wu ye nti asem no wan say wu. We have to find out who instigated those armed robberies with the young boys in uniform. They had somebody, a superior officer, who was supporting them. I'm telling you, I can't time or don't back duty, no, on formal code duty. Until they are always free to do what they did.
Because
yes, we have to find it. You shouldn't be dull at all. And I make us say he must be firm at the job. It is so because a man extension say 3 months crown a canwa, a man extension. Only a Jumani Mai, Ghana for door. JM, ni insisaya or diabano. Moi, insisaya so akamono. Munye Jumadi. Do the work. Let people see that yes, you really deserve whatever jobs have been given to you.
Very well. That's it.
Many of them are one. Or can you na fe de ni be ameka.
This side my member be 15 to 20.
No problem. Let's start if police for no. I mean ye nyina ye announcement ni ba no in the service no people were very excited. Say IGP Dada no court nimpo I don't even want to talk about it. I think it's not worth it. People were very excited. The police service. So I'm wondering Diana now or the Yomwa, they were so happy to, I don't know whether it was a dictator in the service, but obviously the people were not happy to be working with him. There should be a lesson also to the new IGP. I want to congratulate him on his appointment. Minim say wa lobby man say on air they be abonidi. You are not the only one. A lot of people were mentioning his name.
Yeah, but I haven't gone to anybody's office before.
But IGP, new IGP, don't let us down. Those of us who lobbied for you and spoke for you, don't let us down. Make sure that you do what is right. But like in any institution, he has to succeed. JM must succeed. The NDC administration must succeed. How do you succeed? You have to make sure. I believe in Machiavellian tactics.
Yeah.
Machiavellian tactics. So you put people in place who will support your dream and your agenda. But if it continues to go the way, keep the people, well, it's going to be internal administrative work. But he knows the people that will make him succeed. So I suggest that he gets into motion and immediately get the people that will make him succeed. Because if he succeeds, JM succeeds. If he fails, then it means that he's pulling the whole administration down. So it's very, very important that he, as the new IGP, succeeds. We want to see improvement in security, where there will be reduction in armed robbery, there will be reduction in murder, there will be reduction in a lot of crimes that we see around. We want to see more police, appearances and
so visibility.
That's the word I'm looking for. Visibility around. We want to see that when you call the police, they are there for you. The police is your friend. You shouldn't go and pay bribe before you get access to police service. So those are some of the things, the quality of service that the police provides us. I want to see an improvement in it. And I will do police station. So taxi so he should. That is not fair. When you are a victim of a crime or something, and then you go and the police is not willing to help you. So he should look at that. He should try and equip them because if the police is well equipped, then as citizens we can also sleep well, because you know that when you call 9, what's the phone number they call here? 911 is America.
Okay, so
999 or something, I think is UK. 111. So whatever the hotline is, when you call them, no matter where you are, because right now too we have the digital address and so on and so forth. When you call them, they should be able to come to your home and assist you. But we shouldn't make fun of them and say that police need to offer now or on to me back. Because they are not well equipped. The new IGP should look at equipping them. I remember that under Atamils, he bought a lot of vehicles for them, new vehicles for them under His Excellency Atamils, where we could, you could see them. There was visibility. And look, the officers too, when they buy these vehicles for you, don't turn them into funeral cars where you attend weekend funerals with these vehicles. It's supposed to be used to serve us. It's supposed to be used to serve us. And see, I want us to see an improvement in the police service now that he has taken over. The other one would be the prison service.
With the new IGP, once OSHA for the past 8 years, you compose for power Ghana, especially bank more Bulan Van, Sawe, Ituna AK-47, before say Nipane take car no or back clocking. Na yakunewi.
No mum there.
So munya side wine bia. Any idea very important. No mun to provide a year bulletproof
vans.
A year jacket near day. And for more especially more 9 patrols in it, The idea of when we post in any abund yamutu. And there might be why we can prevent it.
And now we sending a message, excuse me just a little, on their allowances, acting allowance, their clothing allowance, that Uja for stop here. Duty allowance, responsibility allowance, entertainment allowance for senior officers, risk allowance for senior officers, tools allowance when they are supposed to go out and work, transfer grant, all those ones under CI 76 under Professor Mills. This guy
there's something you call work and happiness. I mean, people are sacrificing their lives. Say police leave no or kwejuma. There's no guarantee so but me as an chiaba because in the course of duty, he could lose his life. And see the allowances that is due them. It's always he should improve their services. He should improve that, because if he manages to improve the police service now, as citizens, we will reap the benefits and we'll be happy with the police service. Because so far, we as Ghanaians, we all make jokes about the police service. We don't take them serious. So it's about time that they are taken serious, and it starts from home. It starts from their. They have to reset. They have to reset the police, and then reset agenda. They are part of it. So he has a lot of work to do. He has a lot of work to do. Reset it. Make sure that when somebody has a problem at home and they call the short code, the police should be able to get there in a short time, because every area has a police. If anything. Police station. So that area should be able to say, the police shouldn't respond from headquarters. The division should be able to respond to the case in that area. And so they should look at how these things, if they don't know how it operates, if they don't know how these things operate, they should travel abroad, go and study the American practices. Go and study how it's done. Go and study, because look,
the Russian police police.
I'm not lying to you. The only time.
Czech Republic,
you don't play with them. They are on top.
Russian police, they are
on top. The only time you hear siren, police siren in this country, in this city of Accra and in this country of Ghana, is when a VIP person, a police escort, is driving and leading a VIP person. It doesn't matter who the VIP person. It could be a pastor, it could be a rich man, because nowadays, if you are rich, you can just call a police escort to come for you. That I'm going here, I need a police escort. That is the only time you hear will. That is the sound of emergency, and it should not be for me to get off the road. For someone you consider important to come and pass. The only time I should move aside is when a fire service is coming. That I should move aside. Is when police is coming, is going to arrest somebody. Is when an ambulance is coming. These three things. But unfortunately, in such a way, say we don't. The police only comes. If anything, they only do. If anything, they lead. I don't know the word to use. They lead VIPs. Inti ama yeti way no krana. We don't respect them enough to even move aside, because say it is not an emergency. So these are some of the things that I expect from the police service. And then with the prison service, when it comes to the audio.
Sir, IGP ne yanko for no. We refi sa audio.
They omukọ who commission bi no. But obviously there was something wrong, and I think that has culminated into his dismissal as we speak.
President is okay say on investigate nipa 80 we in 20.
Sad say as IGP
no 13.
But Mugabe sad and na me support Dampare sacking, because
we are sacking and I say
the police hotline is 191.
191. Okay.
Chief Inspector, I don't want to mention your name, but you go to college. I'm telling you, I will recommend you to our channel. By this time, when you college names,
and
I need connection. Yes, you need connection.
Almost 191. Move 191. Police short code. Now, if you need help now.
Chief Inspector.
One say
college.
2020 no. Dampare didn't even make an attempt to investigate it, to find out what happened, and for us to see the victims, the families of the victims. Did they even ever get justice? After 4 years, Excellency Jomara Makacho say start investigations. We don't see anything. You see, those people, I don't blame Dampare. Those people were killed by men in uniform. Those people were not killed by thugs of an election. They were not killed by MPP on NDC. They were killed by people that MPP had put in uniform, police uniform, military uniform. Those were the people that killed the 8 people during the December 2020 election. Dampare should have investigated. At least one person should have been arrested. Say, nipa say. Then it gives us hope. Say the police service is going to protect us, because going into the election, as a person. Because there were gunshots. In Sawan. Yeah, I was there. I was there when the gunshots were going off. It was scary. I was just praying. I was with my friend Marian and Zaina, who were together, and the gunshots. It was just flying like that. You see, so it is scary when you know that you have an IGP who will not, even if God forbid you die during this election due to the gunshots, you know that you're not going to get justice. But if you die, at least there should be justice. Your family should get closure. But Dampare didn't give the families of the 8 people who died any closure. He just left it ajar, So whatever he's going through now, he has.
Call retirement. I
guess that's why they were jubilating, because he took away a lot of their rights, benefits, and all that. So I guess maybe that's why.
Mugabe, I have information here.
We're on the phone, Basusa.
The National. What do you call it? Narcotics Control Commission, Brigadier General Mante. Have you forgotten? Yes, only the alcohol.
There's a new director.
Say narcotics. your how ma on my way pa eno ne yeti ha ye kan wasem nti nipa ede ne ko ho no brigadier na wakasa brigadier general we fi no sata no attendant so brigadier general and je masama the post nti and the Crawford there be sing Crawford so no more because the former director general mismanaged the place. I'm sure they themselves were allegedly involved before that of the place to make money. So I know Kenomante will go and clear the place and clean the place up.
And then we like the prison service, you know. My sister patients should look at establishing not just the hospitals he spoke about, more prisons because some call muhu say it's congested. And your biana I was say you didn't call in someone be a candidate. They be and your biana was alcohol. It depends. It should be depend on the kind of crime. Not a petty crime, but they all end up in Isawan.
Sure, I could say. No, you see, Isawan is an international prison. It's like you're going to UK. And then Akuse is like you have traveled to Sandima. Excuse me for that's the comparison I'll make. You understand? So it's not easy. If you get admission to Isawam, even if you're there, then you reach on your top. You go around the park. Then you're top there. You're top. You understand? But if you get admission in Akuse, it shows that Charlie. Yeah, the rats.
But we have neglected. You see, reform is part of our law and part of our society. So we should look at our prison service. Yes, we should look at reformation more. If obi wedi 18 or committing petty crimes, say we phone. There should be we should have minimum and maximum prisons.
Okay, so you are saying that we should have a penal system that will not take those people into that prison.
So maximum prison should be for murderers. Should be for hardcore and robbers. So that those people will go there. Because Obia Korea phone now they now call maximum prison.
So are you suggesting community prisons for petty crimes and those small things?
There they would even go and learn a skill so that when they come back into society, they will not be a nuisance into society. But when you put a buana comedy in Wako Yobi phone, who do not go for armed robbers, he goes to make friends with the armed robbers in that maximum prison.
And he learns the trade.
Now he comes back not as a petty phone stealer anymore, but he comes back as a hardened armed robber because then they have people on the outside. It's when he comes, Wakoji links say armed robbers will work as well, armed robbers will a shaman. Go and join them. It's right now he's come back as we should be able to separate them.
So light bill into our water bill inside.
We should be able to separate them.
Into light bill water bill outside.
And me, a little advice I'll give my sister is that she should look at it. And you be was a one prison. Separate them, segregate them, the offenses. So based on your offense and the number of years, there should be a minimum or medium. There's minimum, medium, and maximum. Minimum for petty offenses. Taxi driver or committee offense or the he should be in the minimum. In America, they even have white collar prisons. White collar prisons is for people like doctors and lawyers who commit crimes. They don't add them to the people in the maximum prison. And see, there's another area. If they don't understand it, they can go abroad and go and learn best practices.
We have an arrangement with the American system.
Go and see how it's done. But damn it, everybody, they come back home as hardened criminals because na mikoria away and then wow, because I seriously and seriously I have a problem with our legal judiciary system where every crime is punishable by jail. You see, we should have crimes that you can communal labor. 20 hours of ABR communal labor. Now I'm going to circle. Now I press. Now we Mugabe or
Atama opera na ye de che ato na you continue nyahwe obepra.
Zinedine Zidane, the footballer, he went through that community service.
Exactly.
From London
then there should be the medium one in between. If you are 5 years, but then you don't mix up with hardened criminals. The hardened criminals, the murderers, the armed robbers, they should be kept separate.
Na branch ya shoot two place for two kumo e won off way. Combien. Na you so very humble.
Very cool guy. Yeah, you always come to my cell and look for me. I don't know why. I hear he's gone to Ankafo if I'm right.
Yeah,
I'm so that say no person planning. No, I'm seeing it.
I was saying omutumi structure no prisons lady no. Leave your mark, Madam Patience. Leave your mark. Yeah. Do something.
See, the legalization of cannabis was passed by the previous government, but they didn't support it with logistics and funding. You understand, to allow for the proper implementation.
So good evening, Mugabe. The most effective emergency police number now is 18355.
18355.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We new one. Okay. The about out. Okay. We free Inspector Moses. I'm watching you live inside Amasama. They are supposed to phone to me sending messages.
I'm gonna send this.
ACP yes, Fasata. I'm also show her live. If we
on no back now. It's a good back straight. I'm back. My police here there.
ACP Fasata say or her live.
Mr. Michiano. Oh, back. The or back and police or cast out to say yeah there's direction in it there's support the all can about
lawyer Dennis okay no okay Dennis yeah voter no yeah is it OT region or call secretary what the
oh yes I know yeah
say why a fanboy
that besides not
we were office and was start our show na what they say one chana what I say.
Oh Lord, Dennis Michao, we are lifelong friends. What are you talking about? Lawyer.
Pose for the hair power.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We fast service for you
so hey
ai mo
say boy juma papa
mo nya juma fa mo am mpani for na aba no
immigration officer o say akwanta more fire say immigration officer akwanta more fire
the guy name no
me me aba no wa woman
o dia akwanta sika
no three boys am no
onye
ni packet akwanta baby a obi a one makwanta kwa me
Mugabe enti we no it's an American wrong
Takaba ko I feel no fire story. So what for prison?
Into prison service no they need reformation there because when someone commits a crime no our legal system is supposed to reform the person because even people who are put on remand they are all sent to Isawam and they learn all sorts of things. They come back with all new crimes under their sleep. There's no reformation, so when we have the minimum and medium and maximum now, then at least with the minimum and medium we can train them, we can teach them. Ebohana or so JSS or church if anything or cultural exams, there will be people to teach them in them.
Their schools,
so those are some of the things.
Dr. Ali Gabaz. Sule Gabaz.
But we should segregate them. She should look at it how she's going to do it. Build new ones, keep the hardened ones together, separate the medium and put the minimum one so that they can come back into
that's how they swallow.
The best practices in the country are going to when it comes to prisons.
Definitely.
You can invite her to come there.
His Excellency, my Papa Jomama, then
affirmative.
And then we look at fire service. Fire service. Go and put water in your tracks.
Under
JM no we don't want to see videos I have frame. They will come all right but they will come with empty tanks and then they'll be asking people to bring buckets of water. Stop that embarrassing. Under JMME, if I see you doing that thing, I'll come and fire you myself.
We need your report on this one so that we go to Madam Maase and make sure.
I'll come and fire you myself. So fire service, Mokola fire service, no. Ubedru hon baby at tanks in one hon imano or mashedjawo. Until I always ask myself if there's an emergency, when are this truck coming out? The women have almost a fire into Accra Central.
Okay.
Wow, so that area you should cordon it off.
Yeah.
No one should sell there. Cordon it off so that when we call you, there's fire. Immediately real and now friend real now your tram will be off and toast so your tram will be off generating. No, cordon it, get a metal rails, cordon it. No one
in touch with people like Dr. Gezi.
Yes, I don't have to come and tell you this. Look, in other areas, no, where the fire station is positioned, they have marks line like a zebra crossing line,
you can't go,
and then it has an X in it that you cannot even in traffic park in it in traffic, so that immediately there's an emergency, the fire truck can come out. So when there's traffic in between there, no, there's traffic in front and there's traffic in that place. You hold it. You don't park in there. There's a fine for it. You see, please don't let us keep doing things the same way and expect different results. This government is going to be different. This government is expecting to succeed. We are going to do things differently. We said what? Reset agenda. Reset your brain. Reset your attitude. Reset the way you do things. Reset everything. Don't just say that, oh, Mokola Fuono, no more answer. Maybe take you over as director. There's something you can do about it. Cordon it, get metals, put it there, and tell the women they can't park there because it is an emergency exit for your fire trucks. And make sure that there's always water in your fire trucks. Don't come and embarrass His Excellency. If you embarrass His Excellency John Mahama and get there with empty trucks, we will come after you ourselves. Me, I won't spare you. I want to post it and to fire you. Now, immigration service. You know that Mr. Basin Tali.
Yes.
He's very well loved. I have a friend who used to recommend
too much.
Who used to recommend him. Eresi, I don't know if you are watching. Yeah, so I hope that he also brings some change to the immigration service. I recall that when I was ambassador to the Czech Republic, they passed the law that they could now carry ammunitions.
Okay.
Because I think earlier on, before then, they were not able to carry ammunitions. So I signed an MOU with the Ministry of Defense of Czech Republic.
Hey, really?
And their first ammunition they got came from the Czech Republic. Yeah, it was under me that they got their first. It was free. We didn't even charge them. That was the first ammunition we donated. Yeah, we donated the first.
Former tourism minister.
Yeah, we donated.
Former information minister.
We donated the first batch of ammunition so that they could protect the borders, where they were. Initially, they were working without any ammunition. So when Parliament passed it, I got the Ministry of Defense to donate some ammunitions to them in 2016, I think. Yeah, so immigration officers too must do their part to work on the reset agenda.
Yes. Okay. Live on TV as well as that, and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. And I did free in City Howard 37, Abebese Street, at the 12 in all the 16 regions across the country. Atanga, Chief Inspector Atanga, also share live Jamestown, police station, Chief Inspector Atanga, Bako College, what? Sanso and Godwin Kunu, and also enjoy show ne papa posi for say mabubo mu nyina mudi mu amohwe mo enjoy show nyina no
fanche you fanche man, you should stay on and work hard so that we get better results. There's nothing wrong. If you go to Japan and other things, you have to go to a security agencies. Yes, they work for extra.
I'm assured His Excellency that with CFO Maase, things will change. I shall support and advise her. They need new equipment. This is coming from Dr. Gizi, former chief fire officer. Yeah. What? Wow. Son, I'm also watching you live with your mom.
Wow. Under his time, you know what he did? All the officers who had been trained as officers, he took them back for operational training so that they will know what goes on the ground. They will not sit in the air conditioned offices.
All of Africa,
yeah, because of the idea he brought, he retrained them to go for operational duties. So you not just be officer, but you know what goes on when the operational people go, and then you direct them when you go with them. So they improved on their services.
In officers.
Wow.
Isaac, yeah, Dampare and Kobe.
He's gone to court, so Isaac, that's where you go and take consolation.
Prisons and fire and immigration were there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isaac Eji.
To express their.
Kuno. He was a good man when we were in Sawam. Yeah, I knew he would become DG one day. Yeah. The way he received that in Sawam, he didn't want to talk. You know, I was highly agitative in Sawam. You can ask Mugabe. You know the troubles that I got there. Somebody picked the chair.
I can imagine.
Somebody picked the chair and was come to smash me on my head on the park. We're just watching soccer. I don't done anything to him. When the matter got to the OIC, Charlie, everybody they say I should keep quiet. How can I keep quiet? This guy, no.
So was not today one. Some of them are Muslim.
I'm like a gamboy.
Charlie, I'm a little money. Jib, we're billion.
So almost away. Boy.
Gamboy.
For themselves, I don't take consideration for somebody. You're finding yes. Akosia, Akosia komia. Oba fire kokot. Akosia ko one betting me kokot to be as in. Akosia komia. Mesa bonidiwa. Na me nsuro no. Bien nsuro. Dabi. Omo ba gidi we go STC. Who say STC no? We go Mugabe. We be ya me ya pa.
But the address sign.
Oh, they may hear for.
Thank you.
Mugabe. Institutional changes is too slow.
I'm also watching you live. Posting here for sugar. Do not feel.
It's the side of work hard and such change. And that is what I've told you. Mun see before. My allowance beba. My child mun share near them.
My headquarters will be at you. Yeah. Office be a befebia. First me a watching television. Don't come buy a cry. Earpiece.
That's repressive.
It's me too. I come with you, baby. They say Mugabe. Yanya freedom. Say the yanya freedom.
Institutional change. Even about on the freedom. Not by institution.
What's the media frame? No. Okay. Good evening, sir. Please don't mention my name, but with the record of Madam Maase being the first female chief fire officer, they must request for an helicopter that can be used for both the southern and the northern section. So please don't mention my name.
Mugabe, then you talk about drones. You can use drones, and then public education. That's why I said the institutions, they must go into the schools.
They have a lot of work
cadets. They educate the kids to understand
they have to use modern ways of fighting fire, not the old because
Kojoche is watching you live from Usu Barracks. Hey, suppose if ya chiama che say mo freedom me da me chiama obi antimi nyimodi o
narcotic control see 5 years in rent allowance junior officers e mo bia 1 cedi and ejuma wo and I say there are opiates and drugs in the system, but they need logistics to go around. They don't have it. So you see, narcotics control, you're passing law, no, say you're legalizing marijuana, and so you're now 2 million here, you now to be arresting SS network system. No more.
That's what I'm talking about. Reset. The reset agenda must include equipping them. Them. You can't just appoint someone and then.
Very important.
And support them to succeed.
Okay.
Tata ladies is your Tata ladies. A man in Penfonia woman in now, so much. Now, more Yari cry no muti and I said, Drew. ɛyɛ do ɔmo anum agu so na ɔmo ho atɔ ɔmo ho asɛpɛ ɔmo nti takwa etia obiara
Millicent Ajimai ono so her live ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Damas Estate ɔsɛ Muga you are doing a great job Millie na me na on visible FM way back in 2000
wow
25 years ago Millie I hope you are doing well you say nkwada ni nyina so ɛho yɛ very well Safari Valley Eco Resource men kan kyɛw sɛ ba ɛyɛ wildlife experience ɔmo yɛ number 1 would ani kyerɛ hɔ holidays yi na wakɔ enjoy ho Easter na ɛbɛn Easter ba pɛ na agya April May June na June for no nsɛ ma me ɔtimi nkyɛ yi me Mrs. Stay birthday no ne bedi no nti nyina yɛbɛkɔ ene John Jina po bɛkɔ on the 8th na wode menu aba de ne deɛ on the 9th na me so me deɛ on the 10th na to aso sa ankla tomo to aso Dr. Zanato mo Kojo Edu Asari menu am ene ɛyɛ Kojo Chumbo afo ene ɛyɛ honorable Agalga honorable Clement Apak ejunfo ye great fantastic one when you say otu adon so ye namju my own passing bia on baby I betimi akodi birthday no celebration betimi akoso kama no me kan for Safari Valley Eco Resort at the amount omo wo swimming pool any gym bibia ho kama omo nuane no so eyade a otese on say very very delicious we will say palatable and delicious we do any chire ho a won regretted that local and continental dishes bibia kama ne salad ya to me say yes with the special salad na ya dia mawo buku naja reservation katum mami on 0596914394 0596914394 na say Muga we LPM se kwa yintumi nchimu sanse voice no ene kwan ya wo fa so delivery no when our panel no ene members no mo ye fantastic yamisha mo papa Mary Moses Clinic and Herbal Center na free was where the Medi Garlic capsules la bedwa so kopi bi nenum eboa improve blood circulation eboa ye papa boost immune system no emani pedua ni gina na so brane won say yes wonya Medi Garlic capsules ni bia ebeboa ma no mema no eno so numa easy sansa ye capsules ni tinu wokaguma na ahoden ayedan aba pebi nenum untumi ne di wonum na to wonya bi na wonuma ebeboa ye papa bema process na tete or sexual weakness maka cho say bema de wo so utimi bo adwuma ye ne afa watanko le Ghana de bi Ghana so na won say yes bema eno no wo bo adwuma na won say bibie wo so male and female infertility hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria stroke any yare awodo nyina fa oni kire ho dental problems nso no wo dental problems bia ho wura ho ani nyina etu betwa hwe kire kwan wa dental barrier ye ne police station edi nhwe ni mu ewo ASL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority yard ewo Accra Ministry so be hu yo ho Aje Kojo yeni school for the deaf ndi nhwe ni mu fe na oni antwetwe nkomo kumasa hinema kokko benso yetua ho fe 0244068447 0244068447 ofra ye beje so na bibia so akonkan ede amount Power Specialist Herbal Hospital na free semen country was a hepatitis A B C D and I be netete wana fatty liver sciatica prostate problem and I say penny baby atichema may come for a Power Specialist as you the amount say a compo and a fibroid minuaba or betting a te amount na when you hot afa oba Power Specialist a kwan kumase you fe yase like bosomtwe a putuja continence quantimpono so continence quantimpono so a putuja kwan so ye ni just bo filling station e di hwe ni mu nkan ye wo kwabenya Pukwasi ACP Quantimpono so takrade be hu ye wo Anaji Estate ye ben Anaji MA Primary School no fe ye wie na ne ntwetwe nkoman 0244 544422 0244 544422 o fe na ye beje so S natural mineral water bowura mekom so bia mu benya biato nso dodo na badwa so ya no mfoni di bia ba begum nso amekanfo ma na wie nso a Food and Drugs Authority FDA womodo mo stamp no SSC say Kenya bia obewura shop mekom so bia no benya biato mu do so pu no oba Swazi Broadcasting hanso a ye 37 Abebese Street ewo su oba Mr. Robert oho asoreba dudu bia pe bia wonsa ebeka sanso ena obetimi afra homatofo yi ne Clifford Machocho nkomo 0596273546 0596273546 ofra ye beje oso dudu obi a wo pebia no be a wo bia so ye de bebro Dr. Mwakondi Victory Garlic Mesa ene tan yechi Victory pebi nenum obi a wakoma etabo brim chese wonante kakra bi ne wa bre na wote so wonya eye Victory Garlic Mesa bia onoma ebebo ye papa eboa boost we immune system no emane matumi koyi nso edimani padua no obi a wontumi ne die wonum ato bro ne beka se loss of appetite wonya Victory Garlic Mesa bi na obobo a ebebo ye papa pharmacy shop herbal shop obi a wonante kakra na ne nan wose anansi achemene amenan anansi achemensa menu blood circulation no enye adwuma yi a sapepepe ena wobetie tutumrikai ko eye herbal shop we won feature we ben wo no ana pharmacy shop na ben wo no boru aho udru house Mugabe se me ba minka se me pe Victory Garlic Mesa ibi ana so we bi o pharmacy ana herbal shop wo pe bi etu akwa akoton eno anse obefre Dr. Amwakon 0201 293280 0201 293280 and 0242545633 0242545633 ofra yebejo so Herbal Hills International School our media of the Nsawam Road or say excel and shine and no any womudin tutumrikai na fa obane ni chire Herbal Hills International School na ejawa wo akoda ebosume miensa nge ekosi mfienum ebema ne Montessori ntete learning materials ni bibia efi United Kingdom mudu wa emrofu fiti nkola ho bebre ye omusua de kama achechefo no nkoda no ho abotre lower and upper primary so admission go so ekoso wo eye Damas Estate wo Kwans Estate wo eye Macedonia wo Sapema Pobima Kofi Kwe ana wo eye Kodwo Ashon ne sa areas wo nyina wo eye Ajin Kotoku ene ne mpate mo media ketua media ene mo amwo eye Woduma Sesansam wo ye ensawam aduagiri ene ne mpate mo nyina no dobulufo ne Hebron wo de oba ne ni kire eye Hebron Hills International School dani si wo fe na wura compound won so a mo ho ye neat environment on wo wura ho a wani beje ho ye papa nyame adom enche na JSS no so etuetua by September na o ma start JSS no so sanso na mo amwo aye ayikan do blue enche na mo so mo de na aye ready e wo ho ebo jida ayikan do blue aye Gan West sanso ne Kumase tano so aye apatrapa near aye Kesben aye ne fie ho close to Kesben if you wanna and so Kumase branch na enche yibebi atum udru ba bia nana ya kese ya wo ye Peace FM ne brother friend say ye Suffolk Collins na sorry da na say just about 30 seconds walk now we do Hebron Hills International School Kumase branch no so enche admission be start e ho no we say be enter mu within 2 years we say Hebron Hills we say excel and shine no ye be enter mu papa ye fast da ma boafo nyina afi ye wo be 37 minutes na jumedi ne yade aba awie nti ye more time to go Alisa Tayo Nelson ewa ha sanso ena her excellency Zita Benson nso ewa ha san ye lawyer ni o wa bin seja ono so ewa ha we say America be fatano Canada be fatano UK be fatano Germany be fatano debi edina mebo ni menwe nti jena stop wa UK beti me afano Germany ho ye kama I want to say we baby wa ko check with public and show name of my immigration service
and there's more she will explain affirmative action remember the women remember prison service remember fire service
why you be the man immigration pay
Hungarian scholarship some of the buy Hungarian scholarship
for nurses
no for
once you under
yeah, I took it.
So it's still working. That thing is still going.
Yeah, so I brought the Hungarian. We signed it in my
Mugabe. And they say, "Mommy, call me PhD. Me free and call me PhD." That's why
we never signed it. Honorable Okujeto, he was a deputy education minister. He came to sign, but we worked on it.
Oh, she's innovative. When she gets the job, she does not go and sleep.
It will be a way information minister and president.
With the Mugabe minister, the day she will not come, then we would run the CV as if she's asked us to do something. The day she will not come, bring me this week, no, when she's not here. And let me tell them.
I haven't asked you to do anything for me.
She's innovative.
And she thinks outside the box. And she brings things. Yes, she brings things on board. Yeah. These are workable things.
I say the Baba Muhammad.
What sexy?
Oh, you're a journalist now. Say, I papa we umpe.
Umpe, I don't know.
Now bet the free.
You're the Becco Circle. Oh, no, before you may be our reward.
They said that me do Jubilee House. Me do Jubilee House. So Jafo ni post free. Baby, I'm a gumbi.
No more Bejuso. To me, although, on that best sacra.
The antiquary me call on office a friend is every membrana meeting be on. Me do say Nipana no invite me. Me do on. Me ni jai lift no penny be say just who me kwan sign na dey invite me na head.
Bongodeka.
That is a town colleague biga. Difference is our baby. I hear you mapa. What's your boy his excellency John Mahama no society.
Yeah.
Nyesi ketua enye bribe je ye de we you be a we wa koma power adwen pai. You better na you become asem nemum say what try we mistake say aban we ya mo appointment where you dey go your man ni aban we animal say dey a wo be kofi fantastic very well
Mugabe she post ni obi dey send Ghana and Hungary sign education pact cooperation agreement eni wow 50 each year. Oh Charlie, me too, I need one. I need one. Mugabe, me I can call. I can every day the other friend in Makasa or Station High, so that Ghanaians will miss me. I said because being it in a meba. So they do all say they are
Bob Bedada. Bob Bedada.
I mean, yeah, baby. So James and I drink a seal kita. Nani ni James dear bear kwa you be happy. Sure, who's a James James, Charlie, I've never seen a president like this. Yes, it's from anyway, calm, very cool.
They are boy Kufrado.
I don't know anybody understand.
Look at the people around him.
Yeah.
Julius Zebra.
Yes, Chief Julius Zebra.
Dr.
Callistus mom. Soya. Hey, Pacho.
Marietta Brew.
Upon.
Hey, my own big sis.
Yeah.
Prosper.
Yeah.
Big sis Marietta, hello. Check it on you.
Look at the people.
What? Yes, you serve with humility. You don't have to be overly.
The presidency.
Yeah. Okay, once you are mentioned, let me also greet my sisters. First of all, my first lady, Mama Lodin, I'm greeting you. Her Excellency, the Vice President, I'm greeting you. Joyce Bawa, Marietta, Helga, everybody. Benita, Daniela, everybody.
Daniela.
Yeah.
Wow.
Daniela, you did Kinkinachu. They say, oh, presidency. When am I going?
Presidency can be very different. No more.
One day I want to I fish in the name of the
I don't know. What are you tell say issues about one can be Bahami.
Because I can't wait. Anyway, go on.
Suboni River is under attack. The Suboni River in Impraisu is under attack. The chiefs know of it. Your Coco beside Musemno. Almost say I NDC MC. NDC were EMCEB. NDC media EMCE were baby. EMCE were baby. Until they are doing the Galapse, they have started the Galapse. All in Sono, but they free banner. Almost say Sono free top. Into villages now, what down who benefit from the Suboni River near Impraisu are suffering now because Sona say, among them so in Sanko Mufi. Into me say, oh, Galamsey no affecting water provision. You can't depend here. Say Ghana water for and to produce clean water. Amaya. Then excuse me. Cholera. You understand? Cholera, a waterborne diseases. They will follow suit. You see, so they need clean rivers to be able to produce clean water for us. Into Matisse Minerals Commission for our Western region, they are providing for river guides to be able to protect our rivers and other things. So they are doing recruitment in the Western region. Meaning they let them and they send information to me. I'm happy for that. Let's clean our waters. Let's protect the water. Uko amama biswao. Uko Ethiopia Mugabe. Omu di tio and they protect your museo. Go and find out.
But you don't say.
Omu di tio. Even in Denmark, you cannot touch their rivers. No. They do underground water, so you dare not touch their rivers.
That company now, Omo Emma Ethiopia for Omo Musu home buying.
Yeah,
I'm a providing good drinking water at the moment.
Yeah,
those investors, they came to Ghana 3 weeks ago. They came to Ghana 3 weeks. Miami lead you to the sector minister.
Wow. They want to come and protect our water body
soon. All the communities are mining areas and even hospitals are in Suo. They will even start from Ridge Hospital. This is breaking news.
Wow.
They will start from Ridge Hospital. More problem.
It's true.
And within 2 days, water problem a world region be solve.
We hope that's what I'm saying, that we hope that we can so one some no so down so Ghana Water Limited. But let's put it aside and let's talk about Galamsey, the effect on the youth. How Galamsey has affected them nationwide. Now most of them are on drugs. You can check. They have to take drugs in order to go and do that hard work. Most of them, they have not seen their end. There is no future in what they do. So their lives have been they have been punished by even this Galamsey. It's all a rush, it's all a struggle, and it's a greedy venture. It's investing in Munukran, so I know no senior or investing also no. What the buy to me now what they say. So we're wasting, it's like we're wasting their lives and the environment too. We're destroying the environment. The extent of which the environment has been destroyed when it comes to Galamsey. Me, I think that Charlie will have to do more. Look at both sides of the road. Look at both sides of the road.
Over the weekend, Meko Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And when we say free, but still ebi omo yan kakran.
They come at night. Say omo yan anaju. Ebi na be catch we Suboni River no. E wo price no mo ba anaju obi ada no 8 o'clock.
No forest reserve no mo Chinese for no maso wodi.
Yes.
Say ya fa na yan si wo yi pa.
Mugabe, they came with geodetic maps. The geodetic maps are able to direct straight where the gold is and tell you which quantity it is and how many weeks if you are using which kind of technology to bring it out. So they have information. So they come omo bat is attack. Omo ba na wo bosika chire omo. They are quick to go and bring the money to come and pay you. And get you off your farm. But is that the way they bring it out? They won't allow you. America, is that the way they bring their gold out? They say you need technology. What do you mean by technology? You can buy it on the technology market.
Apart from Galamsey affecting the youth, have you heard about the babies and the pregnant women?
Yes.
They are giving birth to deformed kids.
Politics and beyond host Emmanuel Wilson Jr. I'm really enjoying my sister's submission. Wow. Kudos to all of you, Emmanuel Wilson Jr. Yo. Politics and beyond. And at exactly 8 p.m. we're betting and Kawa TV as was it soon. About 8 years now we're sharing on so at the Nedia Abba. Tankulega Biga, you are doing a great job. This is coming from Chas, Kotoka International Airport. On also Nedia or the Abba and on. Mugabe, come and see. We are watching you live from Akuse prisons. I say everyone is watching you guys. You
improve the place. Mugabe, Akuse prison, efficacy in prison. Mugabe, Akuse prison, efficacy in prison. Who remember one gate? And take it first point of call should be Akuse. That place is too. They should open the place up into the park.
And this is a candidate here. Then a call here. Honorable Yakubu Yusuf. 2024 PC for Asante Mampong. Good evening, Mugabe. I'm watching you live from Dakuman. I'm happy for the new fire officer Mausi on Sonedia or the Abba Enono. See, Mugabe, you're also watching you live from Nsawam prisons. We are also watching you live from Nsawam prisons. We Sonedia or the Abba Enono. Say you must meet me bo mudi. Ana some bo dia nya dia obiabi we me bo dia obi and to me you forget it. Na bibia ebekoso come on. Good afternoon, sir. Watching you live from prison headquarters. My name is Yaya Hamidu. God bless you and protect you and your family all. When ye umo motwamu bodi ense watch Mugabe acha ne ne mumfa mudi ne mra mo ba mechiamo. Nobody will sack you. Moja adwuma na mo support resetting. Nya bi nka ho. Okay. All right.
So that they succeed. At one time they will say, and then do
musumunta omochi no to succeed with the work.
Officers no more a year accuse prisons in more here life. When you call Mokoto redfish in a cranty be and quite home.
Me refi so we no park and tape
bush. I mean the one my favorite.
Over bush meeting
and come up.
Do you know the turnover of bush meeting Ghana? Do you know the turnover of bush? Boy, ask for rescue commission. Only secure war hunting in Ghana. The turnover for hunting. And yet we don't record it. We didn't see it in about the hunting.
Yeah, but go to 2 said your mama be balance ya ma be come yeah
now see Rebecca akwawe Kenuforiata
Kenuforiata na mo de Kenuforiata
enti me nkoso
bosim
Kenuforiata wa ma ya bre wo krom ha to say economic hardship be what hey papa we anything we thing was also go school Harvard
Ono
me refi
Canada or
maybe Yale or
USA
or Yale or the 9 in chains call Yale but
okay
or the 9 in chains or Machimota call Yale miracle and
Machimota bia you
me no me quite Bishop Potter girls
wow daddy
yeah absent proudly absent 1 to 7.
Wow. Maybe one you me can be see you also my appoint you me back on so call
sister Dr. Grace
Ayinsu yes Ayinsu that's a big school documentary
that's a big school
my colleague being so
it's one of Kwame Nkrumah schools
it's been there forever
Adelaide
Nkrumah school
you're ready 60 years in this year.
Yeah, so it's Kwame Nkrumah school.
Wow.
Yeah. And see, Kenuforiata.
Johnny.
What was say ewi ayache no onu mum adane no ho say the complaining that is how I see it. And it's very typical with the past MPP government and the people who were in that government. Omuya ade Mugabe omuya ade na enya na ebia ube expose you omwa then they quickly ran to court sir Madam Fuwe Larry Herald newspaper omu de na court sir because every time he finds out a story a corrupt story about them they quickly run to court and then they shut you up because they have they know the court is friendly towards them. This is what Kenuforiata is doing. But what he forgets is that the special prosecutor has powers. He has powers as a legal officer. Then those powers stem from the president to be able to investigate any crime that he thinks has been committed against the state. And that is what the special prosecutor has done. But what Kenuforiata is trying to do is to take away that power by using the same court to make the special prosecutor powerless. So he goes to the same court that the special prosecutor gets his powers from and tells them that this man put my picture and my name out there as wanted, and so put an injunction on him not to do it. I'm suing him, I'm doing that. If he is lucky, he will get an MPP judge to do it for him, and that is his prayer. But from experience and from what I know about the Gabiotri Dakons, what I know about Kenuforiata and Co, they would take you to court and then they will leave it hanging. And I will give a typical example. In 2020, I think the 2020 election, I did a video on the Ejapa. At that time, Ejapa was hanging. People didn't know what Ejapa was, and they were confused. So I did my investigations. I read about it. I called a few friends. I called my friend Eduji Tamaklo, and then he took me through it. I called a few friends. I said, "What's this Ejapa thing about?" So after that, I did a video. The video went viral, and it was my video I did on Ejapa in I think in August or September of 2020 that stopped the Ejapa deal. It raised questions, it opened people's eyes, and because I did it in very layman's language, all along they were talking about technical terms. So once it was explained to me, I broke it down and I used simple English to do the video. Now the video went viral and people got mad that so this is what this Ejapa thing is about. And then I think it was after that the special prosecutor Martin Amido also came and said the whole Ejapa deal is fraudulent and it shouldn't go forward. So literally, I can say that I stopped the Ejapa deal.
Wow. But
guess what they did? Immediately the video went out and started going viral. They served me. They took me to court. But guess what? I was never served. So they issued a writ against me that I have defamed them. But the writ never got to me since 2020. Wow. Yes. So and after they issued the writ, I did another video and I said this writ is just to shut me up. It's just to shut me up, and it's not because I have done anything wrong. The fact still remains that Ejapa is fraudulent. What did we hear? We heard that they took $12 million of our money to pay the lawyers who handled Ejapa, and it is one of the crimes that Kenneth Oriata is being asked to come and answer.
Very well. Excellency, you cross it over to Jubilee House. Okay. They have the swearing in ceremonial aircoso ewo Inuya Mausi. The new fire chief officer any prison for any woman makanina and the young call a Jubilee House.
The President. Thank you. Thank you. We've gotten to the presentation of instruments of appointments to the Director General of the Ghana Prison Service. May I invite Madam Director General, please proceed to HE the President. A round of applause, please. We invite you to sign the oath book, please. Thank you.
Jubilee House, no. Well, affirmative no ayajuma honorable Zeta. MC with a live feed in the day.
Fatano pa. I'm so proud. As a woman sitting here, first female vice president, we have a female director general of
for the first time.
Yeah, for prison service, fire service. She's also a female. You know, I'm proud woman, and she has worked through the ranks. She has risen up. She deserves. But they all deserve it. They all deserve it. Kudos. Kudos.
I'm dumbfounded.
You are so excited, I can see.
I don't want to say
highly
much.
Delighted.
I wish them well.
Very well. Until we a live feed I do free Jubilee House presidency the Ebrew live on TV SYZ. Ya DBBA Ebrew kama FKK. Yenti de ekoso. So science na chese ya endorse bibia kama bema ba no uti abobio wa ben what ya say honso ofe woni ya hofeka ibi ase de we han verso de enton ho fe enton supermarket we nya bia no we nya bi we de papa ni ho ofe papa ne ti kwete se obi anim ready ya me ashirawo iti what I say support ni great prison for and the money mama papa yenti eye de papa yi ewo a wasan ebeka minim say nya wono ko na sori in no ekoma no ades no so ede ebeko so ewo ho na yahwe sene no so esi etie ewo ho ti yedaswa ewo Jubilee House His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekasa yenti no
of announcing the appointment of Daniela Maase Sapong as Chief Fire Officer. I also have the honor and privilege of appointing Samuel Basentali Amadu as Acting Controller General of the Ghana Immigration Service. Now, let me just explain a bit. The prison service is captured in the Constitution, and the procedure is clear on the appointment in consultation with the Council of State and the President presenting the instrument of office. The fire service and the immigration are a bit different. They are supposed to be appointed in consultation with their governing councils. And so the President can appoint them as acting, and when the governing councils are established, they will approve that appointment. And after that, we can present them with their instruments of office and officially swear them in. So congratulations to all the same. You are acting, and we'll call you both here again and officially swear you in like we've done to the Director General of the Prison Service. So Your Excellency the Vice President, the Chief of Staff, Senior Staff of the Presidency, Honorable Ministers of State, members of the Council of State, distinguished members of the security services, senior officers of the Ghana Prison Services, senior officers of the Ghana Immigration Service, and senior officers of the Ghana National Fire Service, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. The true strength of any nation is not measured solely by its economy or the efficiency of its institutions, but also by the security and safety of its citizens. A just and orderly society thrives when its security agencies function with excellence, fairness, and a commitment to both enforcement and reform. Indeed, strong economies and functional institutions are themselves dependent on safety and security. Today, we recognize the vital roles of the Ghana Prison Service, the Ghana Immigration Service, and the Ghana National Fire Service. Three institutions that are distinct in their mandates, yet deeply interconnected in their mission to protect lives, to uphold justice, rehabilitation, and maintain public safety and order. It is therefore my honor and solemn duty to swear in the new leadership of the Ghana Prison Service and to officially announce the appointment of the Chief Fire Officer and the Controller General of the Ghana Immigration Service. Their leadership will not only shape the effectiveness of these institutions, but also reinforce our collective vision of a safer, fairer, and more resilient Ghana. Our security agencies are not just enforcers of the law, they are protectors of human dignity, they are facilitators of justice, and guarantors of our national stability. Their work ensures that Ghana remains a nation where people can live without fear, businesses can thrive, and institutions can function effectively. Leadership within our security services is therefore a position of immense responsibility. It requires courage, discipline, respect for human dignity, and a deep commitment to service. Those entrusted with this duty must ensure that our institutions do not only enforce the laws, but also embody fairness, professionalism, and integrity. The officers we've sworn in today and those we have appointed into acting positions are not newcomers to their respective agencies. They are seasoned professionals with years of experience, unwavering dedication, and a thorough understanding of the institutions they have now been appointed to head. Through their years of service, they have demonstrated exceptional commitment, discipline, and the ability to sail through complex security and public safety challenges. Their track records speak for themselves, and I have every confidence that they will bring visionary leadership, innovative thinking, and a renewed sense of purpose to their roles. As you assume these high offices, I trust that you will build on past successes and implement much needed reforms, but also inspire those under your command to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. In recent years, there's been a concerning rise in fire incidents nationwide. Homes have been reduced to rubble, businesses have been devastated, and essential infrastructure severely damaged. Families have lost their livelihoods, and in some heartbreaking instances, lives have been tragically cut short. These fires not only inflict significant personal and economic suffering, but also place immense pressure on our emergency response systems. Last year alone, 6,436 fire incidents were recorded, underscoring the urgent need for a fire service that is well equipped, proactive, and responsive. And therefore, the Acting Chief Fire Officer, Daniela Maase Sapong, as Chief Fire Officer, your leadership must focus on prevention through public education, emergency response readiness, and strict enforcement of fire safety regulations. Fire audits must be effective and safety laws enforced without compromise. You have my full assurance that this administration will provide every necessary resource to ensure that the Ghana Fire Service is well equipped to protect lives and property. As indicated, I know the fire service have been crying for that for a long time. As indicated in the 2025 budget, all essential projects will be completed and officer welfare will remain a priority. For our new Director General of Prisons, Patience Bafuboni, your appointment comes at a time when we're committed to modernizing our correctional system. Prisons should not merely be a place of confinement, but institutions for transforming criminals. True justice is not only about punishing wrongdoing, but also about offering a path to redemption. That is why the introduction of the prison service parole regulations, which will soon be laid before Parliament, marks a bold step in ensuring that individuals who have demonstrated genuine rehabilitation are given a second chance to reintegrate into society as responsible citizens. To further reduce deviance, rehabilitation programs must be strengthened with expanded education, skills training, and counseling to equip inmates with the tools to rebuild their lives when they come back into society. Overcrowding remains a major challenge in our prison service, and my administration will intensify efforts to implement alternative sentencing methods to ease the pressure on our prison facilities. At the same time, the prison service must embrace modernization with digital record keeping and enhanced security measures to ensure effective management. The responsibility falls on you, Mrs. Bafuboni, to lead the charge in transforming our prisons into true centers of reformation, not just centers of incarceration. You have my full support in this mission. For our new Controller General of the Ghana Immigration Service, Samuel Basentale Amadu, you inherit a critical responsibility in securing our borders and protecting our national interest. I charge you to intensify intelligence operations and work closely with other law enforcement agencies to dismantle human smuggling networks. Surveillance at all entry and exit points must be strengthened and modernized to detect and prevent illegal activity. Under your leadership, the Immigration Service must accelerate the digitalization of visa processing, permit issuance, and border monitoring to enhance efficiency and security. Additionally, I expect you to deepen interagency collaboration to ensure a coordinated and aggressive crackdown on transnational crimes, particularly drug trafficking. My administration stands fully behind you and will provide the necessary resources to empower the immigration services. I urge you to lead with vigilance, professionalism, and a firm commitment to ensuring our national security. To the gallant officers of the Ghana Prison Service, the Ghana Immigration Service, and the Ghana National Fire Service, you are the backbone of our nation's security, the guardians who stand firm in the face of danger. Your dedication keeps our people safe, keeps our borders secure, and our communities protected. Ghana is grateful for your sacrifice, and my administration will continue to support you in carrying out your duties with dignity and excellence. I urge you to fully comply with your new heads in your continued service to the nation. To the outgoing heads of the Ghana National Fire Service, the Prison Service, and the Immigration Service, who I have already met personally, I have extended my sincere appreciation for their years of service. They have led their institutions with commitment and played a vital role in strengthening the institutions that they have led. I therefore again, on behalf of the people of Ghana, thank them and wish them well in their next endeavors. To you who have just taken up the mantle, the task ahead is great, but so is the opportunity to lead with integrity and purpose. Uphold the law, inspire your officers, and work tirelessly to strengthen the institutions that you now command. Ghana counts on you, and you have my full support in this mission. May your leadership bring progress, may your service bring honor, and may God bless our security services and our beloved nation, Ghana. I thank you for your kind attention.
Eko Jubilee House ekonfa live feed the braille ahia na edi dwumadie no ebesie na chese bibia akwa ewie ya no meda her excellency lawyer Zita Benson ase na mada Alisa Nelson so ase news enyumere no sia kase ebo bepo so hima ni tim no na ede ebe obo ade no dum ye ne etenkwama wo china ye besa edin sia de 3 p.m. mamu nyina mo anything